The team owners are from the right, Skin Cottage, Ali Bhai and Karan Mehta. Please welcome them with a cloud of applause. And team Wave Riders is Rajesh Bhai and Amit Bhai. Team Dil Se Indians is Mr. Nishchay Bansal and Mr. Dhumid Agarwal. Team Street Fighters is Mr. Duke and Mr. Raj Fatke. And team Shosha is Mr. Anant Khera and Mr. Mikhail Vaswani. Now, I was only trying to introduce, there were a few suggestions from team owners that owners of teams should be allowed to play all sports. It was a suggestion by Team Wave Riders. If everyone's okay, yeah, that's something we can take off later. I would request Hemant Bhai to please come on stage and have a few words. Please, Hemant Bhai. And I must say, Hemant Bhai along with Auntie, Khanna Uncle and the entire committee has been very proactive and completely supportive of our idea. This wouldn't have happened but for this man coming here. Thank you, Hemant Bhai.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am standing here on behalf of my managing committee. The chairperson, Renuka ji, please come forward. Joint Secretary, Sunil Khanna ji, and Vice Chairman, please come over here. Devendra Suri ji and Subhash Udaipuri, please. I welcome you all on behalf of the Managing Committee for the Sports Carnival, which is being taken place the very first time in Celebration Sports Club. And this idea was brought to me by Mr. Prashant Gopalakrishnan. Thank you very much, Prashant, for bringing this idea. It is not that the Managing Committee always comes up with some new initiative, but yes, some members have to suggest us. And if we like the idea, we definitely will go ahead with it. And this being a sports event, and as you know, this is a sports club, we took it up. And I congratulate all the owners of the team for coming forward and taking part in this tournament. And last but not the least, all the players, those who have enrolled for this, and I expect more members, more players to enroll for the next year. This is the first year we are doing, and this event is conceptualized by Sportino. And thank you very much, Sportino, for doing this, and I think so this will be very seamless tournament what we are looking at. And thank you very much for being over here, and the Celebration Sports Club will try to do the best what we can do it. And if anything is less, please, we'll do it in the next year. Thank you very much on behalf of the Managing Committee. And I'll hand over the mic to our chairperson, Renuka Nayyar ji.
I welcome you all on behalf of the committee, and all the best to all the teams, and wishing you all the success in every game you play. Thank you.
Okay, so this is your team kitties. We'll start off with the ladies and the kids. Everybody has a budget of 50 lakhs. So you have to buy a minimum of 3 players. 50 lakh virtual points. And once you start buying, your team, your players will be displayed. I've got the tokens. Any number can come random, so we don't know who's going to come. Let's start with the first player. Player number 12. Player number 12 is Purnima. Purnima. So we already have, the base price is 1 lakh and we will increase by 50,000 till 10 lakhs. After that, we'll increase by 1 lakh. So we have an opening bid from Street Fighters for 1 lakh. 150 Wave Riders. 150 Wave Riders. 2 lakh Street Fighters. 250 Wave Riders. 3 lakh Street Fighters. 350 Wave Riders. 4 lakh. Back to Street Fighters. 4 lakh. 450. 450. Any other bids? 450 with Wave Riders. For Purnima. 450 going once. 5 lakh. Dil Se Indians. 550. That is Team Shosha. 550. 550 for Purnima. 6 lakh. Back to Street Fighters. 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Street Fighters. Any other bids? 6 lakh with Street Fighters. 650 Wave Riders. 650. 6 lakh 50,000 virtual points for Purnima with Wave Riders at the moment. 650. Any other bids? 7 lakh. Street Fighters. 7 lakh. 7 lakh Street Fighters. Purnima. 7 lakhs. Any other bids? 7 lakh with Street Fighters going once. 750. Back to Wave Riders. 750. 750, 8 lakh, Street Fighters, 8 lakh. Any other bids? 8 lakh, Street Fighters, 8 lakh. Street Fighters, 8 lakh, going once, going twice. 850, Dil Se Indian, 850. 850, Dil Se Indian, 9 lakh, back to Street Fighters, 9 lakh. 9 lakh for Purnima, Street Fighters, 9 lakh, going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 9 lakh, Purnima Toprani. Next player. Player number one. Player number one is Aditya. Any opening bid for Aditya? We have a bid 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh Wave Riders. Any other bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders for Aditya. 1 lakh Wave Riders going once. 150. Dil Se Indians 150. 150 Dil Se Indians. 2 lakh back to Wave Riders. 2 lakh. 2 lakh for Aditya. 2 lakh. 2 lakh with Wave Riders. 2 lakh going once. 250. 3 lakh. Street Fighters 3 lakh. 350 back to Wave Riders. 350. 350 for Aditya Suri. 4 lakh Dil Se Indians. 4 lakh. 4 lakh points Dil Se Indians for Aditya going once. 450. Wave Riders 450. Any other bids for Aditya? Any other bids? 450 with Wave Riders going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders for 4,50,000. Next player, player number 20. Player number 20, Shruti. Shruti, do we have an opening bid for Shruti? 1 lakh is the base price. We have a bid, Wave Riders. 1 lakh with Wave Riders. Any other bids for Shruti? 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh. Shosha, 250 Skin Cottage. 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Shosha. 3 lakh. 350 Skin Cottage. 350. 4 lakh. Back to Shosha. 4 lakh. 4 lakh for Shruti with Shosha at the moment. 4 lakh. Any other bids? 450 Dil Se Indians. 450 Dil Se Indians. 450, 5 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage, 5 lakh. 5 lakh, 550. 550 with Shosha. 5 lakh 50 for Shruti. 550, 6 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage at 6 lakh. Any other bid? 6 lakh. 657. 7 with Shosha. 7 lakh. With Shosha at the moment, 7 lakh. Any other bids? 7 lakh for Shruti. 7 lakh. 750. Skin Cottage. 750. 7 lakh 50. 8 lakh. Back to Shosha at 8 lakh. Shosha. 8 lakh for Shruti. Going once. 850. Wave Riders. 850. 9 lakh. 9 lakh with Shosha. 9 lakh. Any other bids? 9 lakh. 9 lakh with Shosha. Going once. 950. 10. 10 lakh. We will now increase it by 1 lakh. 10 lakh with Team Skin Cottage. 10 lakh for Shruti. 11 lakh. Back to Shosha at 11. 11 lakh with Shosha. Any other bids? 11 lakh. Team Shosha, 11 lakh going once. Going twice. 12, 13. Wave Riders 13, 14. Back to Shosha at 14 lakh. 14 lakh for Shruti. Shosha going once. Going twice. 15, 16. 16 Wave Riders. 16 lakh. 16 lakh with Wave Riders. Shruti Keval Ramani. 16 lakh with Wave Riders. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 16 lakh. Shruti Keval Ramani. Next player, player number 10. Player number 10 is Nidant. Nidant Prashant Gopal Krishna, player number 10. Opening bids for Nidant, 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Team Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Team Shosha. Going once. Going twice. 150 Wave Riders. 150, 2 lakh. Back to Shosha at 2 lakh. 2 lakh for Nidant with Team Shosha. Team Shosha 2 lakh going once. Going twice. 250. 3 lakh. Back to Shosha at 3 lakh. Nidant. 3 lakh with Team Shosha. 3 lakh. You can also see the current bids. If I make a mistake, you can remind me. 3 lakh with Team Shosha. 3 lakh with Team Shosha. Any other bids? 3 lakh going once. Going twice. You're late. Sold to Shosha for 3 lakh. Late. They accepted. So Nidan goes to Team Shosha at 3 lakh. Okay, if the bidding is closed and if I don't spot and if he spots, we will continue. If he spots it, we will continue. Next player, player number 21. Player number 21, Vihan Jha. Vihan. Any opening bids for Vihan? 1 lakh is the base price. Any opening bids? No bids for Vihan. Vihan. No bids. We'll put him in the unsold category. Next player. Player number 16. Okay, we are back. Player number 16. Savita. Player number 16 is Savita. Savita. Do we have an opening bid for Savita? Any opening bids for Savita? Savita, no bids? Unsold. Next player. Player number 4. Player number 4, Darsh. Darsh Goenka. Darsh Goenka. Any opening bid for Darsh? Player number 4, Darsh Goenka. Do we have an opening bid for Darsh? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 22, Veer Sinha. Player number 22, Veer Sinha. Any opening bids? We have an opening bid, Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. 150, 2 lakh Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha. 250, 3 lakh. 350 Shosha. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 450 Street Fighters, 5 lakh. Back to Shosha. 550 Skin Cottage. 6 lakh. Street Fighters, 6 lakh. 650 Shosha. 7 lakh Skin Cottage. 750 Street Fighters. 750, 8 lakh Skin Cottage. 850. 850 Street Fighters. 9 lakh. 950. 10 lakh Skin Cottage. 11 lakh. We'll increase it by 1 lakh now. 11 lakh Street Fighters. 11 lakh Street Fighters. 12 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 13 lakh. 13 lakhs. 14. Back to Skin Cottage. 15 lakh Street Fighters. 15 lakh. 15 lakh for Veer Sinha. 15 lakh virtual points. With Street Fighters at the moment, 15 lakh. Going once. Going twice. 16. Skin Cottage 16. 17 Street Fighters. 17 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bids? 17 lakh Street Fighters. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 17 lakhs. Next player, player number 23. Player number 23 is Vivanjeet Bhullar. Vivanjeet. Vivanjeet. Any bids for Vivanjeet? We have a bid. They'll say Indians 1 lakh. 1 lakh, 150, 2, 250, 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Wave Riders, 350. 350 Dil Se Indians, 4 Skin, 450. 5 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indians, 550 Shosha. 550 Shosha, 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Dil Se Indians, 650. 650, 750. Skin Cottage, 8 lakh. 8 lakh with Dil Se Indians at 8 lakh. 8 lakh for Vivanjeet. 8 lakh with Dil Se Indians. Any other bids? 8 lakh. 8 lakh going once. 850 Shosha. 9 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indians at 9 lakh. 9 lakh going once. 950 Shosha. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. Dil Se Indians 11 lakh. Any other bids? 11 lakh. Dil Se Indians. 12 lakh. Back to Shosha at 12 lakh. 12 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 12 lakh with Shosha. Team Shosha for Vivanjeet at 12 lakh. 12 lakh going once. 13 lakh. 14 back to Shosha. 15 Skin Cottage. 16 Shosha. 16 lakh Shosha. 17 Dil Se Indian. 18. 18 lakh Shosha. 18 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 19 Dil Se Indian. 20 back to Shosha at 20 lakh. 20 lakh for Vivanjeet with Team Shosha. 20 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha for 20 lakh. Vivanjit bowler. You can check your kitty once so that we can proceed again. So Dil Se Indians spent. You still not bought any players? Okay. So Shosha has spent 23 lakh already. Skin Cottage has not bought a player. Street Fighters has spent 26. Wave Riders at 20. So Skin Cottage and Dil Se Indians, you still need to buy players. Okay, this 50 lakhs is not going to get carry forward. The other men's and that category has 1 crore 50 lakh points already. So you have to finish your kitty in this, or you can buy your 3 players. Let's continue. Next player, player number 11. Player number 11 is Parneet. Parneet, any opening bids for Parneet? 1 lakh is the base price. Any opening bids for Parneet? We have a bid, Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Skin Cottage. Parneet going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Parneet. Next player, player number 19. Shivank Bansal. Player number 19, Shivank Bansal. We have an opening bid, Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Any other bids for Shivank? 1 lakh with Dil Se Indians, 150. 150, 2 lakh. Dil Se Indians, 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh. 250, Shosha. 3 lakh. 350. 350, Dil Se Indians, 350. Dil Se Indians, 350. Any other bids? 350, 4 lakh. Wave Riders. 4 lakh Wave Riders. For Shivank, 4 lakh with Wave Riders, 450. Dil Se Indians, 450. Any other bids? 450 Dil Se Indians going once. 5 lakh back to Wave Riders, 550. Dil Se Indians, 550. Any other bids? 550 Dil Se Indians, 550, 6 lakh. Wave Riders, 650. 650 Dil Se Indians, 650. 650. Any other bid? 650. 650 going once, 7 lakh. 750. 750 with Dil Se Indians, 750 for Shivank. 750 going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indians for 750. Need to keep a track. 2 kids and 1 woman you have to buy. Next player, player number 7. Player number 7 is Krish Goenka. Krish Goenka. Any opening bids for Krish Goenka? 1 lakh is the base price. Krish Goenka, we have a bid, Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage for Krish, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150 Wave Riders. 150 Wave Riders. Krish, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 250. 250 Wave Riders. 250 for Krish. 250 with Wave Riders. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders for 2,50,000. Next player, player number 13. Player number 13 is Prayan. Prayan Kanjani. Prayan Kanjani. Prayan. Any opening bids for Prayan? Prayan. Any opening bids? Prayan Kanjani. Rajiv, your son? No? Okay. Brother's son, okay. He's a very good player according to Rajiv. You all can try him out. Prayan. Any opening bids for Prayan? 1 lakh, no bids. Okay, we have a bid. Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Any other bids? Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. For Prayan, 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 3. Player number 3 is Arshia. Arshia Jain. Arshia Jain. She is going to be participating in the kids category, not the ladies category, the kids category. She's counted in the kids category. Any opening bids for Arshia? She's playing table tennis. Arshia, we have a bid, Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh, any other bids? Skin Cottage, 1 lakh, going once, going twice, 150. Wave Riders, 150. Any other bids? 150 for Arshia. 150 Wave Riders, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage at 2 lakh for Arshia, going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 2 lakh. Arshia Jain. Next player, player number 6. Player number 6 is Kashish. Kashish, any opening bids for Kashish? We have a bid, Skin Cottage at 1 lakh, any other bids? 1 lakh, Skin Cottage, Kashish, 150, Wave Riders, 2 lakh, Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh, Skin Cottage. For Kashish, 2 lakh, Skin Cottage, going once, 250. Wave Riders, 3 lakh, back to Skin Cottage, 3 lakh, Skin Cottage at 3 lakh. For Kashish, going once, 350. 4 lakh, 4 lakh with Skin Cottage, 4 lakh, any other bids? 4 lakh, 450. 5 lakh, back to Skin Cottage, 5 lakh. 5 lakh for Kashish, any other bids? 5 lakh. 5 lakh going once, it's with Skin Cottage at the moment. 5 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 5 lakh. Kashish. Next player, player number 18. Player number 18, Sheetal. Any bids for Sheetal? Player number 18 is Sheetal. Any opening bids for Sheetal? Sheetal at 1 lakh. Is that a bid, Wave Riders? No? Okay. Sheetal, any bids for Sheetal? Okay, we have a bid, Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Sheetal set. Next player, player number 17. Shaurya. Player number 17 is Shaurya. He is playing table tennis. Any opening bids for Shaurya? Shaurya. Any opening bids? We have a bid, 1 lakh, 150 Skin Cottage, 2 lakhs, 250, 250 with Dil Se Indian, 3 lakh Skin Cottage, 350 Street Fighters, 350 Street Fighters, 350. Any other bids? 350 with Street Fighters at the moment, 3 lakh 50 going once, 4 lakhs Skin Cottage, 450 Street Fighters, 450 Street Fighters. Any other bids? 450 Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 4 lakh 50,000. Next player, player number 8. Player number 8 is Nain Sadarangani. Nain, any opening bid for Nain? Player number 8. She's playing badminton. Do we have an opening bid? We have from Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Skin Cottage. Ladies or kids? PG? Kids category or ladies? Just check. Okay, she's taking part in the ladies category. Nan. So we had a bid from Shosha. Okay. Okay. So anybody bidding for Nan? Player number 8. We have a bid, Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once, 150. Shosha, 150. And 2 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage, 250 Shosha. 250 Shosha. 3 lakh Skin Cottage, 350. 350 Shosha. Any other bids? 350 with Shosha. Team Shosha, 350 going once, going twice. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 450 Shosha. 450 Shosha, 5 lakh Skin Cottage. 550 Shosha. 550 Shosha. Any other bid? Skin Cottage, 6 lakh. 650 Shosha. 650 with Shosha at the moment. 650 going once, going twice. 7 lakh. Skin Cottage, 750 Shosha. 750 with Team Shosha. 750 for Nan. 750, 8 lakh. 850. 850. Back to Shosha. 9 lakh. Skin Cottage. 950. 950 with Shosha. 950. 10 lakh. Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. Any other bids? 10 lakh for Nain. 11 lakh. We'll increase it by 1 lakh. 11 lakh for Nain. 11 lakh with Shosha. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 11 lakh. So we have 4 players remaining. Who needs to still buy? Unsold will come back. It's better if you finish it now. You finished 2 and 1. One child is left over here. Wave Riders, you bought 2 children and a lady, all completed. 1 woman. And Street Fighters, Yash, they have done already. And Shosha, she also done. Okay, let's continue. They need 1 woman. They can bid, you can keep the extra players, yeah. Yeah, you can keep no extra players. You have the kitty, you buy.
Guys, you can buy extra kids as well because there are brownie points for the kids playing in cricket particularly and the ladies in all sport. So if you want, you can buy additional participants provided you have the kitty. And if you play them, you get those brownie extra points. I hope everyone's read the rule book.
So you win or you lose, you get some extra points for the kids and the ladies. Let's continue. Next player, player number 15. Player number 15, Rudra Jain. Rudra Jain. Any opening bid for Rudra? Rudra Jain. No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 2. Player number 2 is Aditi. Player number 2 is Aditi. Any opening bid for Aditi? Aditi. Any opening bid for Aditi? She's going to be playing badminton. No bid for Aditi. Unsold. Next player, player number 9. Player number 9 is Neetu. Any opening bid for Neetu? We have a bid 150 Skin Cottage. 150, 2 lakh. Wave Riders 250. 3 lakh. 3 lakh, 350. 4, 450. 5, 550. 6 with Wave Riders, 650 Skin Cottage. 7 Wave Riders, 750. 8, 850. 850, 9 back with Wave Riders, 950. 10 lakh. 11 lakh Skin Cottage. 12 Wave Riders, 13, 14, 15. 15 Skin Cottage. We'll keep a track of your kitty also. You will remind us. 15 lakh Skin Cottage. 16 Wave Riders. 16 Wave Riders. 17 Skin Cottage. 17 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 17 lakh Skin Cottage. 18 Dil Se Indians. 18, 19 Skin Cottage. 19 Skin Cottage. 19 lakh for Neetu. 20 Dil Se Indian. 21 Skin Cottage. 21. 22 Dil Se Indians. 22. 23 Skin Cottage. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28 Dil Se Indians. 28 lakh. Last bid Dil Se Indians. 28 lakh. You can update that. 28 lakh. 28 with Dil Se Indian. 28. 29 Skin Cottage. 29 lakh Skin Cottage. 30 back to Dil Se Indian at 30. 30 lakh, 31 lakh Skin Cottage. 32 Dil Se Indian. 32 lakh Dil Se Indian. 33 lakh Skin Cottage. 34 Dil Se Indian. 34. Are you checking? 34 Dil Se Indian. 35 Skin Cottage. 36 Dil Se Indian. 36, 37 Skin Cottage. 37 Skin Cottage. 38 Dil Se Indian. 38 lakh. 39 Skin Cottage. 39, 40 Dil Se Indian at 40. Can continue? 40 lakh. 40 lakh Dil Se Indian. They also have 40 lakh Dil Se Indian. It's with you 40 lakh. 41 lakh. 42. Okay, you can't bid after 41. No, but we are 1 lakh. You know, he's outbidding you as it is. He's saying 42. He can bid 42? Okay, 42 lakh Skin Cottage. That's the highest bid at the moment. Going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 42 lakh. Neetu Man. Next player, okay, they are done with their players and the kitty also. Yeah. You are showing the teams? Kitty, though they are done. Next player, player number 5. Player number 5. Ishwar. Any bids for Ishwar? Player number 5, Ishwar. Any opening bids? Ishwar, any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. So we are moving back to the unsold category. I think you still need to buy a lady. Only you're remaining, everybody else is done. You all can buy extra players, but he has to buy a lady. We'll continue. Next player, player number 2. Player number 2 is Aditi. Do you want to buy Aditi? You get an option now because you need to buy one. All right, 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. So everybody has bought your players. We still have 5 players. Anybody wants to buy extra players? You want to buy? Okay, we'll continue. Yeah. Yeah.
See, basically, we can't have any child unsold. And even for the adults, we'll try and do this depending on when we get there. But no child will go unsold. So we will make sure that they get into some team or the other. So we'll start bidding. And after we finish that, if we still have any kids left, they'll be pushed into one team or the other. But no one will go unsold.
Okay. Okay, let's continue. Player number 4. Player number 4 is Darsh. Okay, Dil Se Indians 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150. Shosha 150, 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian 2 lakh. Any other bids? 250. 250, 3 lakh. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian, 350 Shosha. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian, 4 lakh. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Continue. Okay, 450. Shosha 5 lakh Dil Se Indian. 5 lakh Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh. 5 lakh going once, 550. 6 lakh. 6 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 6 lakh. 4 more players to go. Player number 21. Player number 21 is Vihan. Vihan, 1 lakh Dil Se Indians. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold. Okay, okay, spotted. 150. 150, 250 Street Fighters. 250, 350 Dil Se Indians. 4 lakh Street Fighters, 4 lakh. 450. Back to Dil Se, 5 lakh Street Fighters. 550. 550 Dil Se Indians. 550. It's with you. 550. 550. 6 lakh. 6 lakh 650. Dil Se Indian 650. Any other bids? 650 Dil Se Indian going once, 7 lakh. 750. 750 with Dil Se Indian going once, 8 lakh. 850. 850. Back to Dil Se Indians, 850. Any other bids? 850. 850, 9 lakh. 9 lakh 950. 950 Dil Se Indian. 950, 10 lakh. 11 lakh Dil Se Indian, 11 lakh. 11 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, 12, 13. 13 lakh Dil Se Indians, 13 lakh. 13 lakh Dil Se Indians. Any other bids? 13, 14. Back to Wave Riders. 14 lakh Wave Riders, 14 lakh. 15. Dil Se Indian, 15 lakh. 15 lakh going once, 16. 17. 17 Dil Se Indian, 17. 17 Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 17 lakh. Vihan Jha. Next player, player number 15. Player number 15 is Rudra Jain. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 3 players. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, 150. 2 lakh, 250. 3 lakh, 350. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian, 450 Street Fighters. 450 Street Fighters, 5 lakh. 550. 6 lakh Dil Se Indians. 650. 7. Dil Se Indians, 7. 750. 8 lakh Dil Se Indian. 850 Street Fighters, 9 lakh. 9 lakh. 9 lakh Dil Se Indian going once. 950 Wave Riders. 950 Wave Riders. 950 10 lakh. 10 lakh Dil Se Indians. 10 lakh. For Rudra Jain. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. 11 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 11 lakh. 2 players to go. Player number 16. Player number 16. Savita Soni. Savita Soni, 1 lakh. Savita Soni. Somebody has to take Savita, 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Savita Soni, 1 lakh. Just 2 players to go, 1 lakh. Okay, Shosha, 1 lakh, going once. 150. Wave Riders, 2 lakh. 2 lakh back to Shosha, 2 lakh. 2 lakh for Savita, Shosha, going once, it's with you. 250. 3 lakh. 3 lakh. She's playing table tennis, 3 lakh with Shosha. 350. 4 lakh. Back to Shosha, 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh Shosha. 450. 450, 5 lakh. 5 lakh Shosha. 5 lakh going once. 550, 6 lakh. Shosha, 6 lakh. Any other bids? Shosha, 6 lakh going once. 650, 7 lakh. Back with Shosha at 7 lakh. Any other bids? 7 lakh going once. 750, 8 lakh. 8 lakh with Team Shosha, 8 lakh. 8 lakh going once. 850, 9 lakh. 9 lakh with Shosha. 9 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 9 lakh. Last player, player number 5. Player number 5, Ishwar. Player number 5. Who's taking Ishwar? We have a bid. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once. 150, 2 lakh. 250, 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 350 Street Fighters. 350. 4 lakh Wave Riders. 450. You can put your entire kitty, whatever is remaining is the last player. How much do you have? Wave Riders ka kitna hai? 15 lakh Wave Riders. Any, you got more? Okay, 16 lakh. Anybody has more than 16? Dil Se 16. How much does this have? 17 lakh Dil Se. Street Fighters can cross them? Okay. 19 lakh Street Fighters. 19 lakh Street Fighters going once, going twice, and sold to Street Fighters. So everybody is sold. So everybody is sold in this category. We'll just see the teams. Let's see the team straight away. Okay, you can have a look at your team composition. This is what you bought, Dil Se Indians. 3 were compulsory and they've bought how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. You can just check your players once. All good. Next team. Shosha, please check your squad. Okay, all good. Next team. Skin Cottage. I'll go back to your team, yeah. Shosha. Okay, next team. Skin Cottage. All okay? Okay, next team. Wave Riders, Street Fighters. Okay, Street Fighters. Right? Okay, next team. Wave Riders. Okay. So we'll take a 5-minute break and then we'll start the men's category. 5-minute break to refresh the software. Yeah, 5 minutes for that. Technical break. Hello, check. All right, everybody get back to your table. We'll be starting in the next 2 minutes. Let's all get seated so that we can start. So you can have a look at the kitties now. Everybody has a balance of 1 crore 48 lakh points. 1 crore 48 lakh. You'll get these chips. So 1 crore 48 lakhs. Let's start. Everybody's here. Always you're good. Okay, we are starting with the first player in the open category. We've got a lot of players to go. We'll do it a little quickly. First player on the screen is player number 33. Player number 33, Deepak Tulsiani. Deepak Tulsiani. Opening bid 1 lakh. Any opening bid for Deepak? Deepak Tulsiani. Any opening bids? We have a bid from Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Dil Se Indians. Any other bids for Deepak? 150. Shosha, 150. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indians, 2 lakh. Dil Se Indians at 2 lakh. Any other bids for Deepak? He's going to be playing cricket, badminton and poker. 2 lakh for Deepak. Any bids for Deepak? 250. Skin Cottage. 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 3 lakh. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian going once. 350 Street Fighters, 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 450 Street Fighters. 450 Street Fighters. Any other bids? It's with you. 450. 450. 5 lakh Dil Se Indian. 550. 550 back to Street Fighters at 550. 550 Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 5 lakh 50,000. Next player, player number 77. Player number 77 is Prashant Motwani. Okay, one announcement. He's not going to be available the whole time, so you have to buy at your own risk. Whenever he's available, he'll definitely come over. Cricket, badminton, poker. Any opening bid? We have an opening bid, Shosha at 1 lakh. Shosha at 1 lakh, buy at your own risk. Skin Cottage 150. Skin Cottage 150. 150 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 2 lakh Shosha. 250. 250 3 lakh. 3 lakh 350. 350 4 lakh. 4 lakh 450 Skin Cottage. 5 lakh. Shosha 5 lakh. 550 Skin Cottage. 550 6 lakh. 650 7. 7 with Shosha 750. 8 lakh. 850. 9 lakh. 9 lakh Shosha. 950 Skin Cottage. 950 Skin Cottage, 10 lakh. 11 lakh, we'll increase it by 1 lakh now. 11 lakh Skin Cottage, 12 lakh. 12 lakh, 13 lakh Skin Cottage, 13 lakh. 14, back to Shosha, 15 lakh Skin Cottage. 15 lakh, 16 lakh. 16 lakh. With Shosha at the moment, 16 lakh. 16 lakh for Prashant. Prashant, 16 lakh, so you have to play. 16 lakh with Shosha. Any other bids? Shosha going once, going twice. Sold to Shosha at 16 lakh. Okay, we've got live stories happening on our page, Sportino Events. If you want to have a look, the stories are live. Everybody's getting covered. Sportino Events. Sportino Events is the page on Instagram. So we are live on that page, Sportino Events. Next player, player number 66. Player number 66 is Naveen Sardarangani. Naveen, any opening bids for Naveen? 1 lakh is the base price. Any opening bids for Naveen? He's going to be playing cricket. Naveen, at 1 lakh, we have a bid, Skin Cottage. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh for Naveen. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once, 150. 2 lakh, Skin Cottage, 2 lakh, 250, Dil Se Indian, 250. Dil Se Indian at 2 lakh 50,000, 3 lakh, Skin Cottage, 350. 350 back to Dil Se Indian, 350. 4 lakh, Skin Cottage, 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh, Skin Cottage. For Naveen, 4 lakh. 4 lakh with Skin Cottage going once, 450. 450 back to Dil Se Indian at 450, going once, going twice, 5 lakh, Wave Riders. 5 lakh, Wave Riders. Any other bids? 5 lakh. Wave Riders, 5 lakh, going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at next player, player number 57. Player number 57, Maitre. Any bid for Maitre? He's playing cricket and snooker. Maitre, any opening bid for Maitre? At 1 lakh. We have a bid, Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh, Skin Cottage going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 48. Player number 48 is Kailash. Kailash Malkani. Do we have an opening bid for Kailash? Kailash Malkani. Any opening bids for Kailash? 1 lakh. Any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. Player number 117. Player number 117. Vivek Jain. Vivek Jain. Table tennis player, Vivek Jain. Do we have an opening bid for Vivek Jain? Vivek Jain. No bids? Okay, there's a bid, Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. For Vivek Jain, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh, Vivek Jain, going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 31. Player number 31, Deepak Mohan. Deepak Mohan. He's playing a lot of sports. Deepak Mohan. Any opening bid for Deepak? Deepak, we have a bid, Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh, 250 Shosha. 253, 350 Street Fighters. 4 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 4 lakh. 450 Street Fighters. 450. 450 for Deepak. Street Fighters, 5 lakh. 550 Street Fighters. 550 Street Fighters. Any other bids? 6 lakh. Skin Cottage, 650. 7 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 7 lakh, 750. 750, 8 lakh. 850. 850 with Street Fighters. Any other bids? 850 for Deepak Mohan. 850 with Street Fighters going once. 9 lakh. Skin Cottage at 9 lakh, 950. 950 Street Fighters. 950. 950 going once. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. Street Fighters, 11 lakh. Any other bids? 11 lakh Street Fighters. 11 lakh Street Fighters for Deepak Mohan going once. 11 lakh, 12 lakh. 13 lakh. Back to Street Fighters. 13 lakh. 13 lakh with Street Fighters. 14 Skin Cottage. 15 lakh. 15 lakh Street Fighters. 15 lakh. 16 lakh. Skin Cottage, 17. 17. 17 lakh Street Fighters. His paddler still not come down. His paddlers up from the start. 17 lakh Street Fighters. 17 lakh Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 17 lakh. Player number 110. 110. Vanish Kapoor. Vanish Kapoor. Cricket and badminton. Very good player. Vanish. 1 lakh. Straight away 1 lakh. 1 lakh Dil Se Indians. 1 lakh Dil Se Indians for Vanish Kapoor. 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh, 150, 2 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. It's with you. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 2 lakh. Skin Cottage 2 lakh going once. 250. 3 lakh. 350. Skin Cottage 350. 350, 4 lakh. Shosha 450. Skin Cottage 450. Any other bids? 450. Skin Cottage 450. It's with you. 450 going once. 550. 6 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 6 lakh. 6 lakh for Vanish Kapoor. 6 lakh with Skin Cottage. 6 lakh. Any other bids? 6 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 650. 7. Skin Cottage 7. 7 lakh Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. 750. 8 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 8 lakh for Vanish. 850. 9 lakh. 9 lakh Skin Cottage. 9 lakh Skin Cottage. 950. 10 lakh Skin Cottage. 10 lakh Skin Cottage. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. Shosha 12 lakh Skin Cottage. 12 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 12 lakh Skin Cottage. 13 lakh. 14 Skin Cottage. 14 lakh Skin Cottage. 14 lakh Skin Cottage for Vanish Kapoor. 14 lakh Skin Cottage. 15. 16 lakh Street Fighters. 17 Skin Cottage. 18 Street Fighters. 19 Skin Cottage. 20 Street Fighters. 21. 22. 23. 23 with Skin Cottage. 23 lakhs. Vanish Kapoor. 23 lakhs Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. 24 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 25 lakh. 25 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 25 lakh. 25 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage. Next player, player number 59. Player number 59, Manish Goenka. Manish Goenka, ace poker player. Manish Goenka. 1 lakh. Any opening bid for Manish? 1 lakh for Manish. One title is confirmed. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh for Manish going once. 150, 2. Shosha 2. Shosha at 2 lakh. Shosha, 2 lakh Shosha. For Manish Goenka. 250 Dil Se Indian. 250 Dil Se Indians 250. 3 lakh. Back to Shosha at 3 lakh. 3 lakh Shosha. Any other bid for Manish? 3 lakh. Shosha 3 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 3 lakh. Player number 80, Rahul Mohan. Rahul Mohan. Any opening bids for Rahul? Rahul Mohan. Any opening bids? Rahul, no bids. We have a bid, 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 150. Wave Riders, 150. 150, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 2 lakh. Continuing. Wave Riders 2 lakh. 250 Wave Riders. 250 Wave Riders. 250 with Wave Riders for Rahul Mohan. 250 Wave Riders going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders. Next player, player number 49. Kamal Singhania. Kamal Singhania. Lawn tennis and table tennis. Any opening bids for Kamal Singhania? Kamal Singhania. Any opening bids? No bids. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 1 lakh. Player number 90, 9090. Rishi. Rishi, cricket player, Rishi. Any opening bids for Rishi? Rishi at 1 lakh. Any opening bids? Rishi, no bids for Rishi. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh going once. 150, Shosha. 150, Shosha. 150 for Rishi, Shosha. 150. 2 lakh Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. 2 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice. 250. Wave Riders, 250. 250 Wave Riders, any other bids? 250 Wave Riders going once, going twice. Sold to. I hope I'm not going fast. This speed is okay? Yeah. Next player, player number 79. Player number 79, Purab Seth. Cricket player, Purab Seth. Any opening bids for Purab? Purab Seth, 1 lakh Skin Cottage, 150. 150 Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh, is it 2 lakh? 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage, 250 Dil Se Indian. 250 Dil Se Indian, 250, any other bids? 250, 3 lakh Skin Cottage. 3 lakh Skin Cottage for Purab. 3 lakh Skin Cottage for Purab going once. 350 Wave Riders. 350 Wave Riders. 350 Wave Riders going once. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian 4 lakh. Now you need to tell him. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian 4 lakh for Purab going once, going twice. 450 Street Fighters. 450 Street Fighters. 450, any other bids? 450. 450 going once, going twice. 5 lakh Wave Riders, 5 lakh. 5 lakh Wave Riders, any other bids? 5 lakh, 550. Dil Se Indian 550. 550 Dil Se Indian, any other bids? 550 Dil Se Indians going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 550. Player number 28. Player number 28, Chintan Singhvi. Chintan. Any opening bids for Chintan? He's playing table tennis. Any opening bids? Chintan. Chintan, any opening bids for Chintan? No bids. Unsold. Two. Varun, Wazirani. Varun, any opening bids for Varun? Varun Wazirani, any opening bids? Varun Wazirani, 1 lakh. Varun Wazirani, no bids? Okay, Skin Cottage, 150 Street Fighters. 150 Street Fighters, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage 250. Street Fighters 250. 250 Street Fighters, 3 lakh. Skin Cottage 350. Back to Street Fighters 350. 4 lakh. Skin Cottage 4 lakh. 450. 450 Street Fighters 450. For Varun Wazirani 450. 5 lakh. Skin Cottage 5 lakh. Any other bids? 5 lakh Skin Cottage. 5 lakh going once. 550. Street Fighters 550. Any other bids? 550 Street Fighters. 550 going once. Going twice. Continuing. 6 lakh Skin Cottage. 6 lakh Skin Cottage. 6 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bid? 650. Street Fighters 650. 7 lakh Skin Cottage. 7 lakh Skin Cottage. 7 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for. Next player, player number 88. Player number 88 is Ravi Sharma. Okay, the center guy. Ravi Sharma is the center guy. He comes with his supporters. He got a lot of fans. Ravi Sharma, 1 lakh. Any bids for Ravi Sharma? 1 lakh Ravi Sharma. Cricket, badminton, squash, table tennis. 1 lakh. Ravi Sharma, एक के साथ दो free है. Skin Cottage 1 lakh. Skin Cottage 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 150, 2 lakh Wave Riders. 2 lakh Wave Riders, 250 Skin, 3 lakh. Street Fighters 3 lakh. 350. 350, 4 lakh. Street Fighters. 4 lakh, 450. Skin Cottage 450. 450 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 450. Skin Cottage 450 going once. 5 lakh Dil Se Indians. 5 lakh Dil Se Indians. 5 lakh Dil Se Indians. Any other bids? 5 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 5 lakh 550. Street Fighters 550. 6 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. Back to Skin Cottage at 6 lakh. For Ravi Sharma. 6 lakh going once. 650. 650. 650 with Street Fighters. 650 Street Fighters. 650 going once. 7 lakh Wave Riders. 7 lakh Wave Riders. Any other bids? 7 lakh Wave Riders. 7 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders. Balls. Next player, player number 23. Player number 23, Ashok Pandit. Ashok Pandit. Any opening bids for Ashok Pandit? Player number 23, Ashok Pandit. No opening bids. Unsold. Will we increase the price? You buy it off earlier. Next player, player number 7. Player number 7, Amit. Player number 7 is Amit. Any opening bids for Amit? Amit. Player number 7, Amit. No bids. Unsold. Jignesh Shah, cricket player, Jignesh Shah. Jignesh Shah, cricket player. Any bids for Jignesh? Jignesh Shah. Any opening bids? We have a bid. Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150 Street Fighters. 150 Street Fighters. 150 for Jignesh Street Fighters going once. 2 lakh. Wave Riders 250. 250 Street Fighters. 250 3 lakh. Back to Wave Riders 3 lakh. 350. Street Fighters 350. Any other bids? 350 with Street Fighters. 350 going once. 4 lakh. Back to Wave Riders 450. 450 Street Fighters. 450. Jignesh Shah 450 Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to 2 lakh. Number 102. 102 is Siddharth. Siddharth. Castellino. Siddharth Castellino. Siddharth. PlayStation. All right, Siddharth Castellino. Any opening bids for Siddharth? We have a bid 150. 150 Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh Wave Riders, 250 Skin Cottage. 250 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 250 Skin Cottage for Siddharth. 3 lakh Shosha. 3 lakh Shosha, 350. Skin Cottage 350. 4 lakh. Back to Shosha at 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh, 450, 550. 550 Skin Cottage. 550, 6 lakh. Back to Shosha at 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Shosha. 6 lakh. Shosha 6 lakh for Siddharth. 6 lakh 650. Skin Cottage 650. 650 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 650. Skin Cottage 7 lakh. Back to Shosha. 7 lakh. Back to Shosha at 7 lakh. Any other bids? 750. Skin Cottage 750. Skin Cottage 750, 8 lakh. Shosha 850. Skin Cottage 850. Any other bids? 850 Skin Cottage. 850. 850 going once. 9 lakh. 950. 950 Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. 10 lakh. Back to Shosha at 10 lakh. Increase it by 1 lakh now. 10 lakh Shosha. 10 lakh Shosha. 11 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 11 lakh Skin Cottage for Siddharth. 11 lakh Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 11 lakh. Okay, he's here. Siddharth, let's start the bidding. Siddharth, do you have any friends? Siddharth, any opening bids for Siddharth? 1 lakh. Dil se Indian, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Dil se Indian for Siddharth. Any other bids? 150. Shosha, 150. 150 Shosha. Any other bids? 150 Shosha for Siddharth. 150, 2 lakh, 250, 3 lakh Dil se Indian. 3 lakh Dil se Indian. 3 lakh Dil se Indian. 350 Skin Cottage. 350 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 350 Skin Cottage going once. 4 lakh Wave Riders. 4 lakh Wave Riders. Any other bids? 4 lakh 450. Back to Skin Cottage 450. 450 Skin Cottage going once. 550 Shosha. 550 Shosha. Any other bids? 550 for Siddharth. 550 Shosha going once. Going twice. 6 lakh Street Fighters. 650 back to Shosha. 650 Shosha. Any other bids? Shosha 650 for Siddharth. 650 going once. 7 lakh Street Fighters. 750 Shosha 750. It's with Shosha at the moment. 750 going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 7,50,000. Bids. No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 107. Player number 107 is Surender. Surendra Singh. Surendra Singh. Badminton player. Any bids for Surendra? Surendra Singh, badminton player. Any opening bids? Surendra. No bids. Unsold. Number 86. 86, yeah. Ram Kotak. Player number 86, Ram Kotak. Any opening bids for Ram? 1 lakh is the base price. Any opening bids? Ram Kotak. No bids? 1 lakh. Street Fighters, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters. For Ram, going once. Going twice. At 1 lakh. Is Sanjay Suri. Sanjay Suri. Do we have an opening bid for Sanjay Suri? He's playing badminton and squash. Sanjay Suri. Do we have an opening bid? Sanjay Suri, we have a bid. 1 lakh Dil se Indian. 1 lakh Dil se Indian. Any other bids? 150 Street Fighters. 150. 150 Street Fighters. 2 lakh Dil se Indian. 250 3 lakh Street Fighters. 3 lakh. 350 Dil se Indian. 350 Dil se Indian. 350 for Sanjay Suri. 4 lakh Street Fighters. 4 lakh Street Fighters. 450 Dil se Indian. 450 5 lakh. Back to Street Fighters. 550 Shosha. 6 lakh Dil se Indian. 650 Street Fighters. 650 Street Fighters. 7 lakh Dil se Indian. 7 lakh. 7 lakh Sanjay Suri Dil se Indian. Going once. Going twice. 750 Street Fighter. 750. Any other bids? 750 Street Fighter. 750 going once. 8 lakh Dil se Indian at 8 lakh. Any other bids? 8 lakh Dil se Indian. 8 lakh going once. 850 Street Fighters. 850 850 Street Fighters. 850 going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 8,50,000. Bikramjeet. 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 Any opening bid for Bikramjeet? He's playing lawn tennis. Do we have an opening bid? Bikramjeet. Any opening bids? Bikramjeet. No bids. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 150 Street Fighters, 150. 150 Street Fighters for Bikramjeet. 150 Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 1 lakh. Player number 66. Player number 66 is Naveen Sadarangani. I think it's done. Okay, then we'll change it to 99. Player number 99 is Saurabh Sinha. Saurabh Sinha. Do we have an opening bid for Saurabh? Saurabh Sinha. He's playing a lot of sports. He's going to give you a lot of points. I think he's playing all the sports. Yeah, he's playing. No, he's not playing poker. He's not playing poker. All right. 150 Wave Riders, 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh. 2 lakh Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh. 250 Wave Riders, 3 lakh. Back Skin Cottage, 350. Skin Cottage, 350 for Saurabh. 350 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 350 Skin Cottage going once. 450, 550. 6. Dil Se Indian, 6 lakh. 650 Skin Cottage. 650, 7 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 750. Street Fighters, 750, 8 lakh. Skin Cottage, 8 lakh for Saurabh. 8 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 850. Wave Riders, 850. 850 Saurabh Sinha, 850. 9 lakh Street Fighters, 9 lakh. Street Fighters, 9 lakh. Any other bids? 9 lakh. 950 Dil Se Indian. 950. 950 Dil Se Indian, 10 lakh. Back to Wave Riders at 10 lakh. 10 lakh Wave Riders going once. 11, 12 Shosha. Shosha is in at 12 lakh. 12 lakh with Team Shosha, 13 lakh. 14 Shosha. 15 Dil Se Indian. 16 Shosha. 16 Shosha. 16 lakh Shosha, 17. 18 lakh Shosha. Team Shosha, 18 lakhs for Saurabh Sinha. 19 lakh, back 20 lakh, back to Shosha at 20 lakh. 20 lakh for Saurabh Sinha. 20 lakh, 21, can I see 21? 20 lakh Shosha going once, going twice, sold to Shosha. $22, Ashish Patel. Ashish Patel. Any opening bid for Ashish? Ashish Patel. Do we have an opening bid? Ashish Patel, Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. For Ashish Patel, 150. Wave Riders, 150 Wave Riders. Any other bids? 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. 250. Wave Riders, 250. 250 Wave Riders going once, going twice, 3 lakh. Skin Cottage, 3 lakh. 3 lakh for Ashish Patel, 3 lakh. 3 lakh Ashish Patel with Skin Cottage going once, 350. Wave Riders, 350, 4 lakh. Street Fighters, 4 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bids? Ashish Patel, 4 lakh. Street Fighters going once, going twice, sold to Street Fighters for 4 lakh. Rajiv Kanjani, if you want points in poker, you have to take him. Sure short points. Rajiv Kanjani. Rajiv, you want to bid for yourself? 10 lakh, Rajiv. We got one more bid from Manish, 20 lakh. All right, any opening bids for Rajiv? It's just 1 lakh. Come on, Rajiv Kanjani, 1 lakh. You don't want to hear that tone, Rajiv. You want to? 1 lakh. No bids. He's only playing poker. 1 lakh. Say, Rajiv, I tried my best. Unsold. Next player, player number 10. Player number 10, Anand. Player number 10, Anand. 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid for Anand? 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid? No bids for Anand? Unsold. Next player, player number 101. 101 is Shivesh Singh. He's only playing cricket. Shivesh. Any opening bids for Shivesh? 1 lakh. Any opening bids? No bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. Shivesh. Next player, player number 58. Player number 58 is Manish. Cricket and snooker. Manish. Any opening bids for Manish? We have a bid. Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian 1 lakh 150. Wave Riders 150. Any other bids? 2 lakh. Shosha at 2 lakh. 250. Dil Se Indian 3 lakh. 3 lakh 350. 4 lakh Shosha 450. 5 lakh 550. 550 with Dil Se Indian, 6 lakh Shosha, 650, 650 Dil Se Indian, 7 lakh, 750, 750 Dil Se Indians, any other bid, 750, 8 lakh, Wave Riders, 9 lakh, 850, 850 with Dil Se Indian, 850, 9 lakh, Wave Riders, 9 lakh, Wave Riders, any other bids, 9 lakh, 950, 10 lakh, Wave Riders, 10 lakh, for Manish, 10 lakh, Wave Riders going once, going twice, sold to Wave Riders at 10 lakh. Player number 12. Player number 12. Anil Asrani. Anil Asrani. Do we have an opening bid for Anil Asrani? Anil Asrani. Any opening bids? Anil Asrani? No bids? Okay, we have a bid. Street Fighters 1 lakh. Street Fighters 1 lakh for Anil Asrani. Any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Anil Asrani. Player number 63. Player number 63. Naman Sahni. Naman. Any opening bid for Naman? Naman Sahni. Do we have an opening bid? Naman Sahni, we have a bid. Street Fighters. Street Fighters at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters, 152. Wave Riders at 2 lakh. 250. Street Fighters, 250. 250, 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 350 Street Fighters. 350 Street Fighters. Any other bids? 350. Street Fighters, 350. Going once, 4 lakh. 450, 5 lakh. Street Fighters, 5 lakh. 550. 550, 6 lakh. Back to Street Fighters, 6 lakh. 6 lakh, 650. 650, 7 lakhs. 7 lakh Street Fighters, 750. Dil Se Indian, 750. 8 lakh Street Fighters. 8 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bids? 8 lakh Street Fighters. Going once, 850. 9 lakh. Back to Street Fighters, 9 lakh. 9 lakh for Naman, 950. 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Street Fighters. 11 lakh. 11 lakh, 12 lakh. Back to Street Fighters, 12 lakh. Naman, 12 lakh going once, 13. 14 lakh. Street Fighters, 14 lakh for Naman. 14 lakh. Street Fighters. Any other bids? 14 lakh going once, 15 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 15 lakh. Back to Street Fighters, 16 lakh. 16 lakh. With Street Fighters at the moment? 16 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 16 lakh. Naman Sahni. Next player, player number 44. Hitendra Paintal. But his dates also are not sure. Everybody on that table is announcing they are not sure if they'll participate, but they will try their best to come. Yeah, they'll try their best to come. Yeah. No strategies. It's genuine. All right, 1 lakh. So Shosha at 1 lakh, Skin Cottage at 1 lakh. 1 lakh, 150. 150, 2 lakh, Skin Cottage, 250. 250, 3 lakh, Skin Cottage, 3 lakh. Skin Cottage, 3 lakh. Any other bid? Skin Cottage, 3 lakh, Skin Cottage going once. 350, Shosha, 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 450. 450, Skin Cottage, 450 for Hitendra. 450, Skin Cottage, 450, 5 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 5 lakh. 5 lakh going once. With Dil Se Indian going twice. 556, 650. Skin Cottage, 650. 650, Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 7 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 7 lakh. 7 lakh for Hitendra. 7 lakh going once. 750, 8, 850. 9. Skin Cottage at 9. Skin Cottage, 9 lakh. 9 lakh, Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 9 lakh, Skin Cottage. 950. Shosha. 10 lakh, Skin Cottage. 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 10 lakh. We'll increase it by 1 lakh now. 10 lakh, Skin Cottage going once. 11 lakh. 12 lakh. 13 lakh, Skin Cottage. 13 lakh. 13 lakh, Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 13 lakh, Skin Cottage. 14 lakh. 15 lakh, Skin Cottage. 15 lakh. 15 lakh, Skin Cottage. 15 lakh going once. 16, 17, Shosha. 17 lakh, Shosha. 17 lakh for Hitendra. Shosha, 18. Back to Skin Cottage, 19. 19 with Shosha. 19 with Shosha. Any other bids? 20. 20 lakh. Skin Cottage, 20 lakh. 20 lakh going once. With Skin Cottage going twice. 21 Street Fighters. 21 Street Fighters. 21 lakh. Street Fighters, 21 lakh going once. Going twice. Spotted. Shosha, 22 lakh. Shosha will continue. 22 lakh. Shosha. 22 lakh with Shosha going once. Going twice. 23 lakh. Skin Cottage. 23 lakh. Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 23 lakh. Skin Cottage. 23 lakh going once. Going twice. 24 lakh. Street Fighters. 24 lakh. Street Fighters, Hitendra, 24 lakh. Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 24 lakh. Next player, player number 35. Player number 35 is Dilveer. Badminton player, Dilveer. Any opening bids for Dilveer? Player number 35, Dilveer. Do we have an opening bid? Dilveer, no bids? 1 lakh. Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. 1 lakh, Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. Going twice, 150. 150, Dil Se Indian. 150. Dil Se Indian, 150 going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 26. Player number 26 is Bridge Rathi. Bridge Rathi. Any opening bids for Bridge Rathi? Bridge Rathi, 1 lakh. Any opening bids? 1 lakh, Bridge Rathi. 1 lakh. Do we have an opening bid? 1 lakh. No bids? Unsold. Okay. We'll continue. Street Fighters, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 6. Amanpreet Singh. Amanpreet Singh. Do we have an opening bid for Amanpreet? Amanpreet Singh. Do we have an opening bid? Amanpreet Singh. No bids? We have a bid. Wave Riders. Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150. 150 Dil Se Indian. 150 for Amanpreet Singh. Amanpreet Singh. 150, 2 lakh. Wave Riders, 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh Wave Riders. 2 lakh Wave Riders going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 2 lakh. Next player, player number 71. Player number 71 is Parakshit. Parakshit. Any opening bid for Parakshit? Any opening bids? Parakshit. Do we have an opening bid? Parakshit. No bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh. Skin Cottage, 1 lakh for Parakshit. 1 lakh going once. Going twice. Okay, continue. 150 Wave Riders. 150 Wave Riders. We're continuing. 150 Wave Riders. Any other bids? 150 Wave Riders. 150 going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 150. So Dil Se Indians have 1,41,000 remaining. Shosha has 1 crore, sorry. 1 crore. Shosha has 1 crore. Everybody has 1 crore. Street Fighters has 64,000. 64 lakhs. Sorry, 64 lakh. And Wave Riders has 1,17,050. 1 crore 17 lakh. Wave Riders 1 crore 17 lakh 50,000. Last player before the break, one more player and then we take a break for the technical team. Next player, player number 76. Player number 76 and then we take a break. Player number 76 is Prashant Gopal Krishna. You want to start with a bigger bid? 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh, 150. Skin Cottage 150 to 250. 250 Shosha, 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. 350 Wave Riders. 350 4 lakh Shosha. 4 lakh Shosha. 4 lakh 450 Skin Cottage. 450 5 lakh Wave Riders. 5 lakh Wave Riders. Not only respect, he's actually a very good player. 550 Shosha 550. 550 6 lakh. Wave Riders 6 lakh. Wave Riders 6 lakh. Any other bids? Wave Riders 6 lakh. Shosha 650. 650 Shosha. Minimum 20 lakh jana chahiye. 7 lakh Wave Riders. 7 lakh Wave Riders. 750. Shosha 750. Shosha 750. Any other bids? 750 Shosha. 8 lakh Wave Riders. 8 lakh 850. Back to Shosha 850. 8 lakh 50 for Prashant. Shosha 850. 9 lakh. Wave Riders 950. Back to Shosha at 950. 10 lakh. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. 11 lakh. Back to Shosha 11 lakh. 11 lakh Shosha. 12 lakh Wave Riders. 13. Shosha 13 lakh. 13 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 13 lakh Shosha. 14 lakh. 15 lakh. Back to Shosha at 15. 15 lakh for Prashant. 15 lakh. Shosha. 15 lakh going once. Going twice. 16 lakh. Street Fighters. 17 lakh. 17 lakh. Back to Shosha. 17 lakh. Back to Shosha. 18 Street Fighters. 19. 19 lakh. Shosha. 20. 20 lakhs. 21 lakh. 21 lakh. Back to Shosha. 21 lakh. Prashant Gopal Krishna. 21 lakh. 22 lakh. 22 lakh. 22 with Street Fighters. 22 lakh Street Fighters. 22 lakh. 23 lakh. 23 lakh. Back to Shosha. 23 lakh. Any other bids? 23 lakh with Shosha at the moment. Going once. Going twice. और एक bid करना चाहिए. Sold to Shosha at 23 lakh. come back in. Next team, Skin Cottage. You see, everybody's mobile number is also given. When we give you the final list, you can make your own WhatsApp group, the team groups. Next team, Shosha. Shosha, you're good? Okay, next team, Dil Se Indian. Okay, let's start. Player number 56. Player number 56, Kuntal. Kuntal Goel, cricket player. Do we have an opening bid for Kuntal? Player number 56. Do we have an opening bid for Kuntal? No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 67. Player number 67, Nayan Kamath. Nayan Kamath. Any opening bids for Nayan? We have a bid. Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Dil Se Indians 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian 2 lakh. 2 lakh for Nayan. 2 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 2 lakh Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh going once. 250 3 lakh Street Fighters. 350 Skin Cottage. 350 Skin Cottage. 350 Skin Cottage. 350. Any other bids? 4 lakh Street Fighters. 4 lakh. Street Fighters 4 lakh. Any other bids for Nayan? 4 lakh Street Fighters 450. Dil Se Indian 450. 450 Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 450 Dil Se Indian going once. 450 5 lakh. 5 lakh Shosha. 5 lakh with team Shosha. 5 lakh for Nayan Kamath. 5 lakh Shosha going once. Going twice. 556. Street Fighters at 6 lakh. Street Fighters at 6 lakh. Any other bids? 6 lakh. Street Fighters 6 lakh going once. 650 Dil Se Indians. 650 Dil Se Indians. 650. 650. Any other bids? 650. 7 lakh. 7 lakh. Back to Street Fighters. 7 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 7 lakh. Next player, player number 115. Player number 115, Vinod Mehra. Entertainment package, Vinod Mehra. Vinod Mehra. Any bid for Vinod Mehra? Any opening bids? Vinod Mehra. No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 96. Player number 96 is Sanjay Soni. Sanjay Soni. Do we have an opening bid for Sanjay Soni? We have a bid, Dil Se Indians at 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh for Sanjay Soni. 150, Skin Cottage 150. 150, Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 2 lakh, 250 Wave Riders. 250. Wave Riders 250 for Sanjay Soni. 250 Wave Riders. 3 lakh. Skin Cottage 3 lakh. Any other bids? 350. Dil Se Indian 350, 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 4 lakh. Skin Cottage 4 lakh going once. 450. 450. Back to Dil Se Indian. 450. Sanjay Soni 450 going once. Going twice. 5 lakh Wave Riders. 5 lakh Wave Riders. Any other bids? 5 lakh. Sanjay Soni 5 lakh Wave Riders going once. 550. 550 Dil Se Indian. 550. Dil Se Indian 550 going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 5 lakh. Ankit Parmar. Ankit Parmar. Do we have an opening bid for Ankit Parmar? Ankit Parmar. 1 lakh is the opening bid. 1 lakh. Ankit Parmar. Any opening bids? 1 lakh. No bids? Okay. Too many bids. 1, 150, 2, 250. Skin Cottage 2,50,000. Any other bids? 250 Skin Cottage. 250 Skin Cottage going once. 3, 350, 4. Wave Riders 4 lakh. Wave Riders 4 lakh for Ankit. Wave Riders 4 lakh Ankit 450. Dil Se Indian 450. Any other bids? 450 Dil Se Indian. 450 Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice 5 lakh. Skin Cottage 550 Wave Riders. 550 Wave Riders 6 lakh. Dil Se Indian 6 lakh. Any other bid? 6 lakh. With Dil Se Indian at the moment 650. Skin Cottage 7 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 7 lakh Dil Se Indian for Ankit Parmar. 7 lakh. 750 Wave Riders. 750 Wave Riders. Any other bids? 750 Wave Riders going once. 8 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 8 lakh. Any other bids? 8 lakh. 8 lakh for Ankit Parmar. 8 lakh going once. 850 Wave Riders. 850. 850 with Wave Riders. Any other bids? 850 Wave Riders. 9 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 9 lakh. 9 lakh Dil Se Indian. 950 Wave Riders. 10 lakh. Dil Se Indian 10 lakh. Any other bids? 10 lakh. We're going to increase it by 1 lakh. 11 lakh. Wave Riders 1 lakh. 11 lakh Wave Riders. Any other bids? 11 lakh Wave Riders. 12 lakh. Dil Se Indian 12 lakhs. 12 lakh. Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. 13 lakh Wave Riders. 14 lakh Dil Se Indian. 14. 14 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 14 lakh. 14 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 14 lakh. Seth. Aryan Seth. Any opening bid for Aryan Seth? Player okay. Skin Cottage 1 lakh. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. 150. 150, 2 lakh. Skin Cottage, 2 lakh. 250, 250. Dil Se Indian, 250. 3 lakh Skin Cottage, 3 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 3 lakh Skin Cottage, 350. Back to Dil Se Indians, 350. 4 lakh Skin Cottage, 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 4 lakh Skin Cottage going once, 450. Dil Se Indian, 450. Any other bids? 450. Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 450. Bids. Player number 45, Hitesh. No bids? Okay, bids. 150. 150 Shosha. 250 Skin Cottage, 3 lakh. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian, 3 lakh. 3 lakh 350 Skin Cottage, 4 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh back to Dil Se Indian, 4 lakh. 4 lakh with Dil Se Indian, 450. 5 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh. Any other bids? 550 Skin Cottage, 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Dil Se Indian, 6 lakh. 650. 7. 7 lakh, 750, 8, 850, 9, 950, 10 lakh, Dil Se Indian 10 lakh, 10 lakh, 11 lakh, Skin Cottage, 12 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 14 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 14 lakh, 15 lakh, 16 lakh, 17 lakh, Skin Cottage, 18 lakh, 18 lakh, 19 lakh, Skin Cottage, 20, Dil Se Indian, 20 lakh, 21 lakh, 22 lakh, 23 lakh, 24 lakh, 25 lakh, 26, 26 with Dil Se Indians, 26 lakh for Hitesh, 26, 27, 28, back to Dil Se Indians at 28, 28 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 28 lakh going once, going twice, so Dil Se Indian for 28 lakh. Next player, player number 70. Player number 70, Nishant Mahajan. Nishant Mahajan. Any opening bids for Nishant? Nishant Mahajan. Any opening bids? We have a bid, Shosha at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Team Shosha, 150. 2 lakh, Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh, 250 Skin Cottage. 250, 3 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 350. Skin Cottage, 350. 350 for Nishant. 4 lakh, back to Dil Se Indian, 450. 450, 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh. 5 lakh for Nishant. Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh, going once. 550 Shosha. 550 Shosha, 6 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian, 6 lakh. 6 lakh Dil Se Indian, 650. 7 lakh. 7 lakh, 750 Shosha. 8 lakh. 8 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 850. 850 Shosha, 9 lakh. 950. 10 lakh. 11. Shosha, 11. 11 lakh Shosha. 11 lakh for Nishant. 12. 13. 13 lakh. Back to Shosha. 13 lakh. 13 lakh with Shosha, going once. Going twice. 14. Wave Riders. 15. Back to Shosha. 15 lakh. Back to Shosha at 15. 15 lakh for Nishant. 15 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 15 lakh. Next player, player number 18. Yeah, after this player? Okay. Player number 18, Anwar Sheikh. Anwar Sheikh. Do we have an opening bid for Anwar? Anwar is here, I think, yeah. Anwar Sheikh, 1 lakh. Any opening bids for Anwar? 1 lakh. Any opening bids? 1 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh Dil Se Indian for Anwar Sheikh. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 1. Okay, Dil Se Indian, you have 88 lakh remaining. Shosha has 63 lakh 50,000. Skin Cottage has 1 crore. Street Fighters has 57 lakh. And Wave Riders has a lot. So you can keep a tally of your kitty and also how many players you've bought. Okay, let's continue. Next player. Player number 42. Player number 42 is Hamza Khan. Hamza Khan. Straight away Shosha at 1 lakh. Shosha at 1 lakh for Hamza. 1 lakh Hamza with Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh Hamza Khan, 150. 2 lakh. Back to Shosha, 250. 250, 3 lakh, 350. Skin Cottage, 350. 350 for Hamza Khan, 4 lakhs, 450. 5 lakh, Shosha, 550. 6 lakh, 650. 7, 750. 8 lakh, Shosha, 850. Skin Cottage, 850. 9 lakh. 10 lakh, 10 lakh with Shosha. 10 lakh for Hamza Khan, 10 lakh. Hamza Khan, 10 lakh. 11 lakh Wave Riders, 12 lakh Skin Cottage. 12 lakh Skin Cottage. 12 lakh with Skin Cottage at the moment. Hamza Khan, any other bids? 12 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 13. Wave Riders 13. Wave Riders 13. 13 lakh Wave Riders. 13 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 13 lakh. Gaurav Bhandari, last call, unsold. Next player, player number 60. Player number 60 is Manish Shehri. Manish. Any opening bids for Manish? Manish Shehri, any opening bids? No bids for Manish? Unsold. Player, player number 32. Player number 32, Deepak Saxena. Deepak Saxena. Any opening bids? Deepak Saxena. Deepak Saxena. We have a bid? Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. Skin Cottage, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 150 Wave Riders. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh. 2 lakh going once. 250. 3 lakh. 350. 350 Skin Cottage. 350. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. 450 Skin Cottage. 450. Any other bids? 450 Skin Cottage. 5 lakh Street Fighters. 5 lakh Street Fighters. 5 lakh with Street Fighters. 5 lakh going once. Going twice. 550 Wave Riders. 550 Wave Riders. 550. Any other bids? 550 Wave Riders going once. 6 lakh Street Fighters. 6 lakh. For Deepak Saxena. 6 lakh Street Fighters. 6 lakhs going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 6 lakhs. Street Fighters 1 lakh. 150 Wave Riders. What is the number? 118. Okay. So 118, 150 Wave Riders. 150 Wave Riders. 2 lakh Street Fighters. 2 lakh Street Fighters. Any other bids? 2 lakh Street Fighters, 250. 250, 3 lakh. Back to Street Fighters at 3 lakh. 3 lakh for Vivek. 3 lakh going once. 350. 4 lakh. 4 lakh Street Fighters. 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh Street Fighters. 4 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 4 lakh. Next player, player number 106. Player number 106 is Sunil Narwani. Sunil, any opening bids for Sunil? Sunil, any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. Player number 36, Dinesh. Dinesh Kubani. Dinesh, 1 lakh. Shosha at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Shosha, 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. 150, 2 lakh Shosha. 250, 3 lakh Shosha. 350, 4 lakh Shosha. 450, 5 lakh. 550, 6 lakh. 650, 650 Skin Cottage. 650. Any other bids? 650 Skin Cottage going once. 7 lakh. 750. 750 Skin Cottage. 750. Any other bids? 750. 750 with Skin Cottage. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 7,50,000. 6. Player number 116, Vishal Madlani. Vishal Madlani. Vishal, any opening bids for Vishal? Vishal Madlani. Any opening bids? Vishal, no bids? Okay, Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh going once? 150. Wave Riders, 150. 150 with Wave Riders. 150 for Vishal. 150 going once? 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh. 250 Skin Cottage. 250 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 250 Skin Cottage. 250 going once? 3 lakh. Wave Riders, 350. Dil Se Indian, 350. Any other bids? 350 Dil Se Indian. 350 Dil Se Indian going once? 4 lakh. Wave Riders, 4 lakh. Wave Riders, 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh. Wave Riders, 4 lakh going once? Going twice? Sold to Wave Riders at 4 lakh. Player number 95 is Sanjay Ranade. Sanjay, any opening bids for Sanjay? Sanjay, do we have an opening bid for Sanjay? No bids? Unsold. Player number 119, Zamir Ahmed. Zamir Ahmed. Any bids for Zamir Ahmed? Player number 119, Zamir Ahmed. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 150. 2 lakh Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha for Zamir Ahmed. 250. Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh. Shosha 3 lakh. 350 Skin Cottage. 350 Skin Cottage. 450. Back to Shosha. 5 lakh Skin Cottage. 5 lakh. 550 Shosha. 550 Shosha. Any other bids? 550. With Shosha at the moment, 550. Shosha going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 5,50,000. Zamir Ahmed. Player number 15. 1515. Anish Patni. Anish Patni. Any opening bids for Anish? Anish Patni. No bids? Okay. Dil Se Indian. Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage for Anish Patni. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh Dil Se Indian. For Anish, 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian going once, 250. Skin Cottage, 250. 250 with Skin Cottage going once. 250, 3 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 3 lakh. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian for Anish. Anish Patni, 3 lakh. With Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian. Player number 04. Player number 4 is Akash Shah. Akash Shah. Any opening bid for Akash? Akash Shah. Do we have an opening bid? No bid? Unsold. Next player, player number 85. Player number 85, Raju Santani. Raju Santani. Any opening bids for Raju? Raju Santani, we have a bid 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Shosha. 1 lakh with Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Shosha. Next player, player number 62. Player number 62, Mohammad Sahil Shroff. Sahil Shroff, 1 lakh Shosha. 1 lakh Shosha, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Shosha, 150 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Wave Riders, 250 Skin Cottage. 250 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 250. 3 lakh Shosha. 350 Skin Cottage. 350 Skin Cottage. 4 lakh Shosha. 450 Skin Cottage. 450 Skin Cottage. Sahil Shroff, 450 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 450 Skin Cottage, 5 lakh. Shosha, 550. 550 Skin Cottage. 550 Skin Cottage, 6 lakh. Shosha, 650 Skin Cottage. 650. 650 Skin Cottage, going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage at 6 lakh. Next player, player number 43. Himanshu Bhatia. Himanshu Bhatia. Do we have an opening bid for Himanshu? Himanshu Bhatia. Any opening bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh Wave Riders. Any other bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh going once. 150. 150 Dil Se Indian. 150. 2 lakh. Back to Wave Riders at 2 lakh. 250. 250 Dil Se Indian. 250. 3 lakh Wave Riders. 3 lakh Wave Riders. 350 Dil Se Indian. 350 Dil Se Indian. 350. 4 lakh. Back to Wave Riders at 4 lakh. 4 lakh. 450. 450. 5 lakh. 5 lakh. Wave Riders. 5 lakh. 550. 550 with Dil Se Indian at 550. 6 lakh. Back to Wave Riders. 650. 650 Dil Se Indian. 650. 650. 7 lakh. 750. 750. 8 lakh. 850. 9 lakh. 950. 10 lakh. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. 11 lakh for Himanshu Bhatia. 11 lakh with the 12 lakh Wave Riders. 13 lakh Dil Se Indian. 13 lakh. 13 lakh Dil Se Indian. 13 lakh. Any other bids? 14 lakh. 15 lakh. 16 lakh. 17. 17 Dil Se Indian. 17 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 18. 19. Back to Dil Se Indian. 19. Back to Dil Se Indian. 20. 21 lakh. 21 with Dil Se Indian. 21 lakh. 21 lakh. 22 lakh. 23 lakh. 23 with Dil Se Indian. 23 for Himanshu Bhatia. 23 lakh. Any other bids? 23 lakh going once. 24 lakh. 25 lakh. 25 lakh with Dil Se Indians. 25 lakh. 26. Back to Wave Riders. 26 lakh. Any other bids? 26 lakh. 27. 27 Dil Se Indians at 27 lakh. 27 lakh. 27. Can I see 28? 28. 28. 29. Back to Dil Se Indian at 29 lakh. 29 lakh. Any other bids? 29. 30 lakh. Wave Riders. 30 lakh. 31 lakh. 31 lakh with Dil Se Indians. 31 lakh going once. 32. 33 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 33 lakh. Any other bids? 33 lakh going once. 34. 35 lakh. 35 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 35. 36 lakh. 37. 37. 37 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 37 lakh. Himanshu Bhatia. 38 lakh. Wave Riders. 39. 39 lakh. 39. 40 lakh. 41 lakh. 41 lakh. 42. 43 lakh. 44 lakh. 45. 45 lakh Dil Se Indian. 45 lakh. 46 lakh. Wave Riders. 47. 47. 47 lakh. 48 lakh. 49. Half century. 50 lakh. 51. 51 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 51 lakh. Himanshu Bhatia. 51 lakh. 51 lakh. 52 lakh. 52 lakh. 52 lakh. Himanshu Bhatia. 52 lakh. You should come over. 52 lakh for Himanshu. 53 lakh. 53 lakh. Actually, most expensive at the moment? Yeah. Most expensive at the moment. Himanshu Bhatia. Where's your racket? 54 lakh. Wave Riders. 54 lakh. 55 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 55 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 56 lakh. 56 lakh. Back to Wave Riders. 57. 57 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 57 lakh. 58 lakh. 59 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 59 lakh. 59 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 60 lakh. 60 lakh. 60 lakh. 60 lakh. With Wave Riders. 60 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 60 lakh. %. Well done, Himanshu. So Himanshu is sold at 60 lakh. Let's continue. Next player, player number 24. Player number 20. Yeah, okay, you see the kitties once. We'll see the kitties, see the balance. We'll come back to Asim. Okay, Dil Se Indian, you still have 85 lakh. And you made Wave Riders spend a lot. They are 40 lakh now. Shosha 57. Skin Cottage is now the highest, 87 lakh. And Street Fighters 47 lakh. They keep a track of your kitty as well as your opponents. All good? पीजी कुछ तो दिमाग लगा रहे हो. Okay, next player, player number 24. Player number 24, Asim Shah. Asim, any opening bids for Asim? We have a bid, Skin Cottage. 150, Shosha. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage, 250. 3 lakh Skin Cottage. 3 lakh Skin Cottage. For Asim Shah, 350, 4 lakh. 4 lakh, 450, 5 lakh. 550, 6 lakh. 650, 7 lakh. 750, 8 lakh. 850, 9 lakh. 9 lakh Skin Cottage, 950 Shosha, 950, 10 lakh Skin Cottage, 10 lakh, Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. Any other bids? 10 lakh Skin Cottage, 11, 12 lakh, 12 lakh, Asim Shah, 12 lakh, 12 lakh, 13, back to Shosha at 13, 13 lakh, 14, Dil Se Indian, 14, Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 14 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 14 lakh for Asim Shah, 14 lakh going once, 15, Skin Cottage. 15 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 15 lakh Skin Cottage. 15 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 15 lakh. Next player, player number 74. Player number 74, Pranav Chug. Pranav. Do we have an opening bid for Pranav? Pranav, do we have an opening bid? No bids? Unsold. Okay. $150 Wave Riders, 150. Wave Riders, 150 going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders at 1,50,000. 98. 98 Sarthak Goyal. Any opening bids? Sarthak, any opening bids? No bids? Okay, 2 bids. 150. Shosha 150, 2 lakh, Dil Se Indian. 250. Back to Shosha at 250. 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian 3 lakh. 350. Shosha. 350 Shosha. Any other bids? 350. 350 with Shosha. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 4 lakh. Next player, player number 73. Player number 73. Prakash Iyer. Prakash Iyer, lawn tennis. We have a bid, 1 lakh Shosha. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha. Next player, player number 14. Player number 14 is Anil Kumar Menon. Anil Kumar Menon. Any opening bids for Anil Kumar? Anil Kumar, any opening bids? Anil Kumar. No bids? Unsold. #109. Player number 109. Uzair Patankar. Uzair. Any bids for Uzair? 1 lakh Shosha. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 150. 2 lakh. 2 lakh Shosha. 250. 3 lakh. Back to Shosha. 350. 350. 4 lakh. 450. 5 lakh. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Shosha. 5 lakh. 550. Dil Se Indian. 550. Dil Se Indian. 550. Any other bids? 550. Dil Se Indian. 550. Going once. Going twice. 6 lakh. Wave Riders. 6 lakh. Wave Riders. Any other bids? 6 lakh. Wave Riders. 650. Dil Se Indian. 650. Any other bids? 650. Dil Se Indian. 650. 7 lakh. Wave Riders. 7 lakh. Wave Riders. 7 lakh. Going once. Going twice. 750. 750. Dil Se Indian. 750. Any other bids? 750. 8 lakh. Back to Wave Riders. 8 lakh. 8 lakh for Uzair. 8 lakh. 8 lakh. 8 lakh. Uzair Patankar. 8 lakh going once. 850. 850. Back to Dil Se Indian. 850. 850. Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 8,50,000. Next player, player number 19. Arvinder Gandhi. Arvinder Gandhi. Any opening bids for Arvinder? Arvinder Gandhi. Any opening bids? Okay. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150. 150 Wave Riders. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 250. 250 Wave Riders. 3 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh. 350. 350. 4 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. 450 Wave Riders. 450. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 5 lakh for Arvinder. It's with you. 550. Wave Riders. 550. 550 Wave Riders. 550. Wave Riders. 550. 6 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian at 6 lakh. 6 lakh going once. Going twice. Seven lakh Dil Se Indian. 7 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? Arvinder 8 lakh. 8 lakh Wave Riders. 8 lakh Wave Riders. 8 lakh. 8 lakh going once. 850. 850 Dil Se Indian. 850. 9 lakh Wave Riders. 9 lakh. Wave Riders 9 lakh. 9 lakh for Arvinder. 950. 950. Any other bids? 950. 950 going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se. Next player, player number 78. Priyadarshan Shah. Priyadarshan Shah. Any opening bids for Priya? We have a bid, Shosha at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh with Shosha, 150. Wave Riders, 2 lakh. Shosha at 2. 2 lakh Shosha going once. 250. Wave Riders, 250. 3 lakh Shosha. 350. Wave Riders, 4 lakh Shosha. 4 lakh with Shosha. 450. Back to Wave Riders, 450. 450. 5 lakh. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Shosha. 5 lakh with Shosha. 550. Wave Riders, 550. 6 lakh. Shosha. Six lakh with Shosha at the moment. 6 lakh. Any other bids? 6 lakh Shosha going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha for 6. Next player, player number 41. Gaurav Gupta. Gaurav Gupta. Any opening bids for Gaurav Gupta? Gaurav Gupta. Any opening bids for Gaurav Gupta? No bids? Unsold. Player number 51. Player number 51. Karan Ahuja. Karan Ahuja. Any opening bids for Karan Ahuja? Player number 51. No bids? No bids? Okay. 1 lakh, Shosha. 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 150 Skin Cottage. 2 lakh, Shosha. 2 lakh, Shosha. 2 lakh for Karan Ahuja. 2 lakh, Shosha. Going once. Going twice. So next player, player number 114. Player number 114, Videsh Naidu. Videsh, any opening bids for Videsh? Videsh, any opening bids? Videsh Naidu. No bids? Okay, we have a bid from Wave Riders, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Wave Riders, any other bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders going once, going twice. 150 Street Fighters. 150 Street Fighters, any other bids? 150, 2 lakh. 2 lakh back to Wave Riders. 250 Street Fighters. 250 Street Fighters. 250 for Videsh. 250 Street Fighters going once. 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Wave Riders. 3 lakh. Any other bids? 3 lakh with Wave Riders going once, going twice. 350 Street Fighters. 350. 350 Street Fighters going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 3,50,000. These ones. Okay, so Dil Se Indians, you have 63 lakh remaining. Shosha has 48 lakh. Skin Cottage has 72 lakh. Street Fighters 43 lakh 50,000. Wave Riders 39 lakh. Street Fighters, they have 43 lakh 50,000. Okay, let's continue. Next player, player number 2. Player number 2. Abhishek Agarwal. Abhishek Agarwal. Any opening bids for Abhishek Agarwal? Abhishek, we have a bid. Shosha at 1 lakh. Shosha at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 150. Dil Se Indian 150. 150 Dil Se Indian. 150 going once. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh for Abhishek Agarwal. Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. 250. 3 lakh. Street Fighters 350 Skin Cottage. 350 Skin Cottage. 4 lakh. 4 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh with Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian going once. 450 Street Fighters. 450. 450 Street Fighters. 5 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 5 lakh. 5 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Abhishek Agarwal going once. Going twice. 550 Street Fighters. 550. Any other bids? 6 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian. 6 lakh for Abhishek. 6 lakh going once. Going twice. 650 Street Fighters. 650 Street Fighters. 650. 650 Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 6,50,000. Next player, player number 93. Player number 93 is Samir Bakri. Samir, any opening bids for Samir? Samir, any opening bids? Samir, any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. Player number 50. Player number 50 is Kanti Jain. Kanti Jain. Do we have an opening bid for Kanti? Kanti Jain. No bids? Unsold. Player number 39. Player number 39. Fahim Batliwala. Player number 39, Fahim Batliwala. Any opening bids? Fahim Batliwala. Any opening bids? Fahim 1 lakh Shosha. 150 Skin Cottage. 150, 2 lakh Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 2 lakh Shosha. Fahim Batliwala 250. Dil Se Indian 250. 3 lakh Skin Cottage 350. 350 with Shosha. 350 Shosha. Any other bids? 4 lakh 450 Skin Cottage. 450 Skin Cottage. 5 lakh back to Shosha. 5 lakh 550 Skin Cottage 550. 550 Skin Cottage. 550 6 lakh. 6 lakh with Shosha. 6 lakh. Shosha at 6 lakh. 650. 650 Skin Cottage. 650. 650. 7 lakh. Shosha. 750 Skin Cottage. 750 Skin Cottage. 750 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 8 lakh Shosha. 8 lakh Shosha. 8 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? Fahim Batliwala. Shosha. 8 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Shosha at 8 lakh. Best buy in your team. Player number 87. Player number 87 is Ravi Nagrani. Ravi. Any opening bids for Ravi? Ravi. Any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. Anil Punjabi. Anil Punjabi. Any opening bids for Anil Punjabi? Anil Punjabi. Any opening bids? No bids? We put him in the unsold category. Okay, we have a bid. Wave Riders 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders going once, going twice, and sold to Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Player number 17. Anurag Jha. Anurag. Any opening bids for Anurag? Anurag, any opening bids? Anurag, no bids? Unsold. Player number 75. Player number 75 is Praneeth Chawla. Praneeth Chawla. Praneeth, any opening bids for Praneeth? Praneeth Chawla. No bids? Unsold. Okay, we have 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. You can reverse it. 1 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids for Praneeth? 1 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 1 lakh. Pradeep. Any bids for Pradeep? Pradeep. Player number 72, Pradeep. Any opening bids for Pradeep? 1 lakh Shosha, 150. 2 lakh Shosha. 250 Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh. Shosha 3 lakh, 350. 4 lakh Shosha. 450. 5 lakh. Shosha 550 Dil Se Indian. 550 Dil Se Indian. 550. Dil Se Indian 550. Any other bids? 550 Dil Se Indian. 6 lakh Shosha. 6 lakh Shosha going once, going twice. Sold to Shosha for 6 lakh. $72 था. Okay. Player number 94. Sanjay Das Gupta. Sanjay. Any opening bids for Sanjay? Sanjay Das Gupta. Any opening bids? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 54. Player number 54 is Kaushik Kapasi. Kaushik Kapasi. Any opening bids for Kaushik Kapasi? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh going once, going 150, 2, 250, 250, 3 lakh, 350, Street Fighters, 350, 4 lakh, 4 lakh, 450, Street Fighters, 450, Kaushik Kapasi, 5 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 5 lakh, 550, Street Fighters, 550, Street Fighters, 550, any other bids? 6 lakh, 6 lakh, 6 lakh, are you making it 6 lakh? 6 lakh, 6 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 6 lakh for Kaushik. 650. Street Fighters. 650. 650. Street Fighters. Going once. 7 lakh. 7 lakh. 750. 8 lakh. 8 lakh. 850. 850. 9 lakh. 950. 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Dil Se Indian at the moment. 10 lakh. Any other bids? 10 lakh for Kaushik Kapasi. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. Street Fighters. 11 lakh. 11 lakh. Street Fighters. Any other bids? 11 lakh. Going once. 12 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 12 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 12. 13. Street Fighters. 13. Street Fighters. 14. Dil Se Indian. 14 lakh. 14 lakh. Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 15 lakh. Street Fighters. 15 lakh. 15 lakh. Street Fighters. For Kaushik. 15 lakh. Going once. 16. 16 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 16 lakh. Going once. 17 lakh. Back to Street Fighters. 17 lakh. Street Fighters. 17 lakh. Any other bids? 18 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 18 lakh. 18 lakh. Dil Se Indian. Going once. Going twice. 19. Street Fighters. 19 lakh. Street Fighters. Kaushik Kapasi. 19 lakh. Street Fighters. Going once. 20. 20 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 20 lakh. Kaushik Kapasi. 20 lakh. Going once. Going twice. 21 lakh. Street Fighters. 21 lakh. 21 lakh. Kaushik Kapasi. Street Fighters. Going once. Going twice. 22 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 22 lakh. 22 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 23 lakh. Street Fighters. 23 lakh. Street Fighters. Any other bids? 23 lakh. Street Fighters. 23. 24 lakh. 24. Dil Se Indian. 24 lakh. 24 lakh. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 24. Next player, player number 113. Player number 113, Ved Prakash Singh. Ved Prakash Singh. Ved Prakash. Do we have an opening bid for Ved Prakash? Shosha at 1 lakh. Shosha at 1 lakh. Any other bids? Shosha. 1 lakh with Shosha, 150. 2 lakh. 2 lakh Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha. Going once. Going twice. 250. 3 lakh. Back to Shosha. 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Shosha. 350. 350. 4 lakh Shosha. 4 lakh Shosha for Ved Prakash. 4 lakh. Shosha at 4 lakh. Going once. Going twice. 4. Sold. To Shosha. Naresh. 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 Any bid for Naresh? Naresh. Do we have an opening bid for Naresh? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 20. Player number 20 is Aryan Mohan. Aryan Mohan. Any opening bids for Aryan Mohan? Aryan, we have a bid 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 29. Player number 29, Chirag. Chirag Sharaf. Chirag. Any opening bids for Chirag? Chirag. Any opening bids? Chirag. No bids. Unsold. $3030. Darshit Damania. Darshit Damania. Any opening bids for Darshit? Darshit Damania. Any opening bids? No bids. Unsold. We'll see the kitty as well as the players also. Then you know how many you need to buy. See the kitty first. Dil Se Indians, you have 38 lakh remaining. Shosha has 30 lakh. Skin Cottage at 71 lakh, Street Fighters 37 lakh, Wave Riders 38 lakh. We'll also see how many players you bought. Okay, Dil Se Indian, see your squad. Just make sure you finished what is needed, yeah. Next, Shosha. Next, Skin Cottage. Next team, Street Fighters. Street Fighters. Okay, we'll continue. Wave Riders. Okay, let's move on. Next player, player number 55. On the kitty or the team? The team. Shosha. Yeah. Okay, player number 55. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 players and then also the unsold if you need. Player number 55, Kushal Manyal. Kushal, any opening bids for Kushal? Kushal, any opening bids? Okay, we have a bid, Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Wave Riders going once, going twice, sold to Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Captain Vikramjit Singh. One lakh, Shosha, 150, 2, 250, 3, 350, 4, 450, 5, 550, 6, 650, 7 Street Fighters, 8, 750, 8 lakh Skin Cottage, 8 lakh Skin Cottage, 850, 850 Dil Se Indian, 850 Dil Se Indian, 9 lakh Skin Cottage, 950, 950 Street Fighters, 10 lakh, 11 lakh Street Fighters, 11, 12 lakh, 12 lakh Skin Cottage, 13 lakh Street Fighters, 14 Skin Cottage, 14, 20 lakh Skin Cottage, 20 lakh, 25 lakh Dil Se Indian, 30 lakh Skin Cottage, 30 lakh Skin Cottage, Captain, 30 lakh Skin Cottage, 30 lakh, 33 lakh, 35 lakh, 35, I don't think anybody can bid now after 38 I think, 35 Skin Cottage, 35 lakh Skin Cottage, going once, going twice, sold to Skin Cottage for 35 lakh. Number 34, Devansh Singh. Cricketer ही है. Devansh Singh. Okay, we have a bid, Shosha, 1 lakh. 1 lakh Shosha, 150, 2 lakh, 250. 250 Skin Cottage, 250 Skin Cottage, 250, 3 lakh, 350. Dil Se Indian, 4 lakh Skin Cottage, 4 lakh Skin Cottage, 4 lakh Skin Cottage, 450 Wave Riders, 450, 5 lakh. Street Fighters at 5 lakh, 5 lakh, 550, 550. Skin Cottage, 550, 550 Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 550, 6 lakh. Wave Riders, 6 lakh. Wave Riders 6 lakh, 650 Skin Cottage, 650 Skin Cottage, 650 Skin Cottage, 7 lakh Street Fighters, 7 lakh 750 Skin Cottage, 750 Skin Cottage, 750 8 lakh Street Fighters, 850 Skin Cottage, 850 any other bids, 850 9 lakh, 9 lakhs Dil Se Indian, 950 Skin Cottage, 950 Skin Cottage, 950 10 lakh Street Fighters, 1050 11 lakh Skin Cottage, 11 lakh any other bids, 11 lakh Skin Cottage, 11 lakh going once, 12 Street Fighters, 13 back to Skin Cottage at 13 lakh Skin Cottage, 13 lakh 14 Street Fighters, 15 Skin Cottage, 15 Skin Cottage, 15 lakh Skin Cottage going once, going twice, sold to Skin Cottage for 15 lakh. One lakh 150 Wave Riders, 150, 2 lakh back to Shosha, 2 lakh with Shosha, any other bids, 2 lakh, 250 Wave Riders, 250, 3 lakh, Shosha at 3 lakh, Shosha 3 lakh, it's with you, 3 lakh going once, 350, 4 lakh Street Fighters, 450, 450 Shosha, 450 for Ajit, Shosha 5 lakh, Wave Riders 550, Shosha, 550 Team Shosha, 550, 550 going once, 550 6 lakh, 650 Wave Riders, 7 lakh, back to Shosha at 7 lakh, 7 lakh Shosha, 7 lakh, 750, can I see 750? 750 Wave Riders, 750 Wave Riders, any other bids? Wave Riders 750, 8 lakh Shosha, 8 lakh with Shosha, 8 lakh going once, 850, 850 Wave Riders, 850, 850 with Wave Riders, 850, 9 lakh, back to Shosha at 9 lakh, Shosha at 9 lakh, any other bids? 950, Wave Riders at 950, 950 going once, going twice, sold to Wave Riders at 9 lakh 50. Skin Cottage as 21, Street Fighters 37 lakh and Wave Riders 27 lakh 50,000. Okay, let's continue. Player number 52. Player number 52 is Karan. Any opening bids for Karan? Player number 52, Karan. Any opening bids? Cricket, snooker, poker. Any bids for Karan? Karan, no bids. Okay, we have a bid. Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh, 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage. 150 Skin Cottage, 150, 150 Skin Cottage going once, going twice, sold to Skin Cottage. 104 is Sohel. Sohel, any bids for Sohel? Player number 104, any opening bids for Sohel? We have a bid from Shosha at 1 lakh. 1 lakh Shosha, any other bids? 1 lakh with Shosha, going once, going twice, sold to Shosha at 1 lakh. Next player, player number 120. Player number 120 is Rishad Shroff. Rishad Shroff. 1 lakh. So 1 lakh, okay, you are not bidding 1 lakh Skin Cottage. 150 Shosha. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage, 250 Shosha. 3 lakh. Skin Cottage 3 lakh. Skin Cottage 3 lakh. 3 lakh with Skin Cottage, 3 lakh, 350. 350. 350. 350 with Shosha. 350 going once, going twice, sold to Shosha 50,000. Player number 105. Suchit. Suchit. Any bids for Suchit? 1 lakh. 1 lakh with Dil Se Indian. Any other bids? 150. Street Fighters 150. Street Fighters 150. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian. 250. 3 lakh Street Fighters. 350. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian 4 lakh. 450 Street Fighters. 450 Street Fighters. 450. 5 lakh Shosha. 550. 550 Street Fighters. 550 Street Fighters. Any other bids? 550 Street Fighters for Suchit. It's with you. 6 lakh. 650. 7. 7 Shosha. 750. Street Fighter 750. Street Fighter 750 going once. 8 lakh. 8 lakh 850. Back to Street Fighters at 850. 850 Street Fighters 850. Street Fighters 850 going once. 9 lakh. 950. 950 Street Fighters 950. Street Fighters 950. 10 lakh. 11 lakh Street Fighters 11 lakh. Street Fighters 11 lakh. 11 lakh Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 11 lakh. Next player, player number 100. Selvin Lobo. Selvin Lobo. Do we have an opening bid for Selvin? 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh. Wave Riders at 1 lakh. 150. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh Skin Cottage. 2 lakh. 250 Wave Riders. 250. 250 Wave Riders. 250. Wave Riders 250. 3 lakh. Shosha 3 lakh. ऐसा नहीं किया? Okay, 250. 250 Wave Riders. 3 lakh Skin Cottage. 3 lakh Skin Cottage. Skin 350. Wave Riders 350. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 4 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 4 lakh Skin Cottage. 450. 450. 5 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage. 5 lakh. 5 lakh Skin Cottage for Selvin Lobo. 5 lakh Skin Cottage going once. 550. 650. 650. 7 lakh. Skin Cottage 7 lakh. 750. 750. 8 lakh. 8 lakh Skin Cottage. 8 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 8 lakh. 850. 9 lakh Skin Cottage. 9 lakh. 950. 10 lakh. Back to Skin Cottage at 10 lakh. 10 lakh. Selvin Lobo 10 lakh going once. 11. 12. Wave Riders 13. Skin Cottage. 13 Skin Cottage. 13 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 13 lakh Skin Cottage going once. Going twice. 14. Dil Se Indian. 15 Wave Riders. 16 Skin Cottage. 16. 16 lakh Skin Cottage. Any other bids? 16 lakh Skin Cottage. 16 lakh going once. Going twice. Sold to Skin Cottage for 16 lakh. Next player, player number 92. Player number 92, Sadin. Sadin. Any opening bids for Sadin? Player number 92, no bids. 1 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh Sadin going once. Going twice. 150 Street Fighters. 150 Street Fighters. Any other bids? 150 Street Fighters. 2 lakh. Dil Se Indian at 2 lakh. Any other bids? 250. 250 Street Fighters. 250 Street Fighters going once. 3 lakh. 350 Street Fighters. 350. Any other bids? 350. 450 Street Fighters. 450. It's with you. 450. 5 lakh. 550. 550 Street Fighters. 550 for Sadin. 550 Street Fighters going once. 650. Back to Street Fighters. 650 going once. 750. 750 going once. 850. Back to Street Fighters at 850. 850 Street Fighters going once. Going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 8 lakh. Lakh with Shosha 150. Dil Se Indian 150. 2 Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha 250. Dil Se Indian 250. Any other bids? 250. Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 2,50,000. One lakh. Shosha. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh Shosha going once. 150. Street Fighters 150. 2 lakh. Back to Shosha. 2 lakh. For Naren 2 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 2 lakh. 250. Street Fighters 250. 250. 3 lakh. Back to Shosha. 3 lakh. Any other bids? 350. Street Fighters 4 lakh. 4 lakh Shosha. 4 lakh Shosha going once. 450. 5 lakh. Back to Shosha. 5 lakh for Naren. 5 lakh. Any other bids? 5 lakh. 5 lakh for Naren going once, going twice. Sold to Shosha for 5 lakh. Next player, player number 111. Varun Gupta. Varun Gupta. Any opening bids for Varun? Wave Rider 1 lakh 150. Dil Se Indian 150. Dil Se Indian 150. Any other bids? 150. Dil Se Indian going once. 2 lakh. Wave Riders 2 lakh. Any other bids? 2 lakh Wave Riders 250. Shosha 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. 3 lakh Dil Se Indian. 350. 350. 4 lakh Dil Se Indian. 4 lakh. Dil Se Indian 4 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh for Varun. Dil Se Indian 4 lakh 450 Wave Riders 5 lakh 550. 550 Dil Se Indian 550. 550 with Indians 550 6 lakh. Back to Wave Riders 650 Shosha. 650 Shosha. Any other bid? 7 lakh. 7 lakh Dil Se Indian 7 lakh. 7 lakh Dil Se Indian with for Varun Gupta Dil Se Indian 7 lakh going once 750. Wave Riders 750. Any other bids? 750 Wave Riders 750 8 850 8 850 850 okay 850 Shosha 850 9 950 Wave Riders 950. Any other bids? 950 Wave Riders 950 Wave Riders 950 for Varun Gupta. Wave Riders 10 lakh. 10 lakh with Dil Se Indians 10 lakh. Any other bids? 10 lakh Dil Se Indian going once. 11 lakh. Wave Riders 12 lakh. Back to Dil Se Indian 12 lakh. Any other bids? 12 lakh. 12 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian. Player number 46, Inderpal. Not playing? I don't know. Just check in the list, sir. He's playing, no? Okay, he's playing. Yeah. Inderpal. Any bids for Inderpal? Inderpal, no bids? Okay, we have a bid. Wave Riders at 1 lakh. 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold. So the sold players are over now. We've got about 20-30 players in the unsold. We'll take a break, and then if you have some certain players who you want to come first, you can just mark it out. So so that it becomes quicker. Huh. Any special players in mind who you want to come in the auction first? I'll show the kitty, and then he'll just come around. You can give him the list so that nobody knows, and we'll remove those tokens first. Kitty dikha do. Kitty and 5-minute break. Kitty. Okay. They'll say Indian has 23 lakh 50,000. Shosha has 20 lakh 50,000. Skin Cottage has 3 lakh 50,000. Street Fighters 17 lakh 50,000. Wave Riders 26 lakh 50,000. So if you have any players in mind who you want first to come in the auction, he'll come around, give him the name. So we'll remove those tokens first. Okay, first player from the unsold category, player number 82. Player number 82, Rajiv Kanjani. Rajiv Kanjani, oh. ये हटा ना ये मैं मारूंगा कैसे Okay, player number 82, 1 lakh is with Shosha. 1 lakh going once, 150 Wave Riders. 2 lakh Shosha. 250 Wave Riders. 3 lakh Shosha. 3 lakh Shosha. 3 lakh Shosha. 3 lakh. Any other bids? 4 lakh Wave Riders. 4 lakh Wave Riders. सेम चला रहा जो किटी है पहले उसमें खरीद लो ना 4 lakh Wave Riders 4 lakh 450 Shosha 450 Shosha any other bids 450 Shosha going once going twice 5 lakh Wave Riders 5 lakh Wave Riders for Rajiv Kanjani 550 is Shosha 550 going once going twice sold 82. That was 82. Player number 10, Anand. Player number 10, Anand. Any bids for Anand? We have a bid. Street Fighters 1 lakh. 150 Dil Se Indian. 150 for Anand. 150. 2 lakh. Street Fighters 2 lakh. 250. 250 Dil Se Indian. 250 3 lakh. 350. 4 lakh. 4 lakh Street Fighters 4 lakh. 4 lakh Street Fighters going once 450. 5 lakh Street Fighters 5 lakh. Street Fighters 5 lakh. Any other bids? 5 lakh 550. 6 lakh Street Fighters 6 lakh. 650. 7 lakh Street Fighters 7 lakh. 750. 8 lakh. 850. 9 lakh. 950. 10 lakh. 10 lakh 11 lakh. 12 lakh. Street Fighters 12 lakh. Street Fighters 12 lakh. 13 lakh Dil Se Indian. 13 lakhs. 13 lakhs Dil Se Indian going once. Going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 13 lakhs. Naresh. Any bid for Naresh? 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh for Naresh. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 14. Anil Kumar. Any bids for Anil Kumar? Anil Kumar. No bids. Anil Kumar. No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 106. Player number 106. Sunil. Any bids for Sunil? Sunil Narwani. Any bids? 1 lakh Sunil Narwani. No bids. 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh Wave Riders going once, going twice. 1 lakh at the moment. Yeah. Wave Riders. One lakh Wave Riders going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 40. Player number 40, Gaurav. Any bids for Gaurav? Gaurav Bandari. Any bids? No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 4. Player number 4, Akash. Any bids for Akash? Player number 4, Akash. No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 68. Player number 68, Nikhil. Any bids for Nikhil? Player number 68. Nikhil Desai. Any bids for Nikhil? Nikhil Desai. No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 7. Player number 7, Amit. Any bids for Amit? Amit Is there a bid? Okay, 1 lakh Wave Riders, 1 lakh. Going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 30. Player number 30, Darshit. Any bids for Darshit? Darshit, any bids? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 95. Player number 95, Sanjay. Player number 95, Sanjay. No bids for Sanjay. 1 lakh Street Fighters. 1 lakh Street Fighters, any other bids? 1 lakh Street Fighters, going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters for 1 lakh. Next player, player number 41. Gaurav. Any bids for Gaurav? Gaurav Gupta, any bids? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 94. Player number 94, Sanjay. Any bids for Sanjay? Sanjay Das Gupta? No bids? Unsold. Next player, player number 48. Player number 48, Kailash. Player number 48, Kailash. Any bids for Kailash? No bids? Unsold. Next player, 93. Player number 93, Samir. 1 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 1 lakh. 150 Shosha, 2 lakh. Wave Riders, 250 Shosha. 250 Shosha, 3 lakh Wave Riders, 350, 4 lakh Shosha. 450, 5 lakh Wave Riders, 550. 6 lakh, 650, 650. 7 lakh Wave Riders, 750. Shosha, 750. Any other bids? 8 lakh. Wave Riders, 8 lakh. 850. 10 lakh. 10 lakh. How much do Shosha has? 15. They have 15 lakhs. 10 lakhs Shosha. 10 lakh Shosha, going once, going twice. 11 lakh Wave Riders. 11 lakh Wave Riders. 12. Shosha, 12. 12 lakh Shosha. 12 lakh Shosha, 13. Wave Riders, 13. 13 lakh Wave Riders. 20 seconds. Okay, 13 lakh Wave Riders, going once, going twice. Sold to Wave Riders for 13 lakh. Next player, player number 56. Kuntal. Kuntal. Do we have an opening bid for Kuntal? No. No bids for Kuntal. Unsold. Next player, player number 29. Chirag. Any bids for Chirag? No bids. Unsold. Next player, 87. 87. Ravi. Any bids for Ravi? 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh. Any other bids? 1 lakh, going once, going twice. 150. Street Fighters, 150. 150. 2 lakh. 250. 3 lakh. 350. 350 Street Fighters. 350. Any other bids? 350. 4 lakh. 450. Street Fighters, 450. 450 Street Fighters, 5 lakh. 550. 550 Street Fighters, 6 lakh. 650. 650. 7 lakh. 750. 750 Street Fighters, 8 lakh. 850. 850. 9 lakh. Dil Se Indian, 950. 950. 10 lakh. 11 lakh. Who? He has 10. 11 lakh Street Fighters. 11 lakh, going once, going twice. Sold to Street Fighters at 11 lakh. Player number 23. Ashok Pandit. Any bids for Ashok? No bids. Unsold. Next player, player number 9. Oh, is it 60? Player number 60. Manish. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian, 150 Shosha. 150 Shosha. 2 lakh. 250. 3 lakh. 350. 4 lakh. 450. 5 lakh. 550. 6 lakh. 650 Shosha. 7 lakh Dil Se Indian. दिल से इंडियन का बैलेंस और वहाँ पे 15. हाँ, They have 15, you have 10. So 7 lakh, 10 lakh. You want to outbid 11 lakh Shosha. 11 lakh going once, going twice, sold to Shosha for 11 lakh. 107. 107. Surender. Anybody for Surender? No bids? Unsold. Next player. 1717. 1717. Anurag. Anurag 1 lakh. 150. 2 lakh. 4 lakhs. Outbid 4 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian for 4 lakh. Player number 28. Table tennis. Chintan. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. 1 lakh Dil Se Indian going once, going twice. Sold to Dil Se Indian. 115. Player number 115. Vinod Mehra. Okay, 1 lakh Shosha. 1 lakh Shosha. Any other bids? 1 lakh going once. 150. Dil Se Indian. 2 lakh Shosha. 2 lakh Shosha going once. 250. 4 lakh. 4 lakh Shosha. 4 lakh going once, going twice. Sold to Shosha for 4 lakh. Player number 50. Player number 50. Kanti. Anybody for Kanti? No bids? Unsold. Okay, Kanti sold to Dil Se Indian for 1 lakh. Kanti, Dil Se Indian 1 lakh. क्या नंबर था वो 50 था 50. Okay, who needs players now? There are only 11, 10, 11 players remaining. Which sport? Accordingly, we'll find. Acha, okay. 23. Player number 23. Badminton. You need. This is the last round, huh? Last round. 1 lakh Wave Riders. 1 lakh Wave Riders. Nobody else is bidding. Sold to Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Sold to Wave Riders at 1 lakh. Player number 14. Okay, cricket, badminton, table tennis. Anil Kumar. Anil Kumar. Anybody needs Anil Kumar? This is the last round. 1 lakh, 150. Street Fighters, 150. 2 lakh, 250. 3 lakh, Dil Se Indian, 350. 4 lakh, 450 Street Fighters. He can't bid, na? 450. Street Fighters. Okay, sold to Street Fighters at 450. Player number 94. Lawn tennis. Anybody needs lawn tennis? Lawn tennis, 1 lakh Dil Se Indian. Sold to Dil Se Indian at 1 lakh. Player number 04. Cricket. Anyone for cricket? Nobody needs? Do we have to make a squad of 14 in cricket? If it's lesser, somebody has 12 then? हाँ उनके पास 12 है क्रिकेट में तो बट तो 14 अभी लेना तो पड़ेगा ना अभी क्रिकेट आया तो उनके पास ही कम है other sport no where you need 2 players he has only 1 so he is trying to find that first क्रिकेट के एटलीस्ट 12 तो हो गए कौन सा स्पोर्ट है वो स्क्वॉश में चाहिए उनको एक खत्म हो गया तो उनके एक ही प्लेयर स्क्वॉश में ये एक ले लो ना क्रिकेट में ओके आकाश शाह स्किन कॉटेज आकाश का स्किन कॉटेज Player number 40. Table tennis, cricket, poker. Anyone needs? Okay, wave riders. Wave riders at 1 lakh. Okay, wave riders 1 lakh. 29. 29. Cricket, Chirag. एक है शायद, तो विल कम बैक टू दैट. ओके, अच्छा आगे बढ़ते. 41 स्पोर्ट बता. बैडमिंटन, एनीबडी नीड्स? 30, प्लेयर नंबर 30. क्रिकेट, ओके. दिल से इंडियन 1 lakh. नॉट हिम. 29 कॉल. 29. 29. 29. ये नहीं, ये नहीं. अनसोल्ड. 29. Okay, Gaurav Bhandari. Not this. Unsold. 30. तो कौन सा प्लेयर था? 41. 41 होएगा. गौरव गुप्ता. ओके, वेव राइडर्स. गौरव गुप्ता, वेव राइडर्स. 56. क्रिकेट. 48. क्रिकेट, बैडमिंटन. यू नीड? स्कॉश है ही नहीं. 107. बैडमिंटन. ओके, वेव राइडर्स 107. Sold to wave riders. 68. 68. Lawn tennis. Somebody wanted, na? Okay, skin cottage. Lawn tennis, skin cottage. Yeah. So done? 6. 6 players. कीटी करो. प्लेयर है किंतल, वो क्रिकेट में है, वो दे दो अली भाई को। किंतल, कुंटल, चेक करो। फोर्टी वन खोलो। एक मिनट, जो भी आया अभी, सोल्ड टू दिल से इंडियन, हो गया है। अच्छा, तो ये दिल से इंडियन में क्यों दिखा रहा है? हाँ बता। ओके, चिराग, कोई एक ले लो। स्किन कॉटेज, नेक्स्ट। अभी ऐसा मत खोल, एक मिनट रुक। 48 खोल। शोशा, आपका नंबर बोलो। 107। हो चुका है। कौन है? $84, आपको 84 मिलेगा। 107 जा चुका है वो। ये मिलेगा आपको कुंतल। ये नहीं खेल रहे, चलेगा बेटा। ओके 91। ओके, दिल से इंडियन, चलो खत्म। कुछ भी नहीं। ऑलराइट, थैंक यू सो मच एंड विल सी यू एट द ग्राउंड्स।
No. Applause for Team Sportino. They've been relentlessly at it. They've worked many man hours. Trust me, I've been for few meetings. At least 15, 20 non-stop days they worked for our thing. Hats off to them. Zishan, Kazim and the entire team. Hats off to you guys. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you guys.